To tell you how rough this has been.
Can't we just all get along so I can put stickies on my chest like little Sean? Get a pissy drunk carry on.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. It's time, everybody. It's time. It is time. It is time for the Wingnut Roundup for May 2022. And I almost didn't make it. Holy shitballs. For those who don't know, this month has been fucked up. Fucked up. I know you're not, like, technically with the YouTube algorithm, you're not supposed to curse within the first few minutes of your video. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck everything. Dude, it was fucked up. It was crazy. Crazy. So, my mother-in-law, many years ago, because of a malpractice suit, ended up getting a good amount of money. And so she wanted to take as much of her family as she possibly could and go on vacation. And we were supposed to do that. I think it was, it was like I think it was supposed to be 2020. Something happened in 2020. What was it? Shit. What the fuck was it? Oh yeah, pandemic. A pandemic happened, so we obviously couldn't go. And it got pushed back, and it got pushed back, and then finally we got a chance to go. So we went to Belize. First time I've been on vacation since I was like I mean, if you count VidCon, which I don't, because that's kind of like a work conference sort of thing. I think it's been like 20 years since I had been on vacation. So we go, and it was great. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. The people Belize are fucking amazing. Wonderful people, beautiful place. I had such a good time. And then, because it's mandatory, you have to get COVID tested the day before you fly. And guess who tested positive? This fucking guy. Me and one of Memory's aunts tested positive. And so we had to go into quarantine and watch our family fly away. Bye. We'll be here. And that fucking sucked. I mean, Memory's aunt was fucking great. She was cool. Spent 5 days stuck basically in a hotel room, watching movies, drinking copious amounts of vodka. And yeah, you know, it was a thing. And finally made it back. Was supposed to do the roundup on Sunday, but you know what? I was exhausted. I'm still exhausted. But we're doing it. We're doing it because it's a commitment. It's a pact. It's a promise between me and you that I'll show up and I'll show you some shit. And you'll show up and you're going to watch. And we have fun. And we mark the end of yet another month successfully. We survived! And we have some fun and we unwind. Now, if I seem a little bit unhinged today, it's because I'm exhausted. Extremely exhausted. I have a fainting couch right here for when I just cannot anymore. When I cannot even, I will go, and I'll just be over here and I'll be like, yeah, that's crazy. What that person just said, that's wrong. That's nope. And that is what we will do. And if my Streamlabs are not working, I'm going to shit a kitten. And you guys can name it. We'll hold a contest. Hey, there we go. Sweet.
Sorry if this is too early in stream, but I wanted to tell y'all I finished my master's degree, a national certification for my field, and I start my job tomorrow.
Yes!
I also got LARP awards and finished Kingdom Hearts yesterday.
You are just fucking winning at life, Ravenfire. That is fucking great. Congratulations. That's incredible. That is incredible. I'm not jealous of you getting your master's. I'm not. Can you tell I'm a little jealous. Nah, it's great, man. That's fucking fantastic. Fails fantastic. So I don't want to give the impression that like everything was fucking terrible or something while I was on vacation. So I do have something that I can show you. It's pretty badass actually. So I think oh no. I copied the wrong one, and also it's not going to show because VLC hates me. Motherfucker. I'm going to figure out a way to show you the proper one, but I'm going to have to, like, fuck around with my laptop, like, while I'm doing this and shit. We're going to figure it out. It's totally fine. We'll have to do it later on in the show. I got to swim with nurse sharks, and it was very freaky and very cool. They're very chill. Very chill. It was a good time. Listen. Damn it. It was a really good video. Where the fuck? So the thing is too, every year I plan camping trips, for my whole group of friends. And, we are going this next weekend. I was supposed to have a whole week before to prep for the roundup and then to get ready for this thing. So the reason why I'm in like my dirty ass overalls is I was literally doing mechanic work. Like, up until, like, 10 minutes before the show started. That's actually why I was, like, a little bit late today, is because I was, like, putting my tools away and shit. And then I was like, oh, God, I haven't pissed in, like, 4 hours. Oh, no. Okay, guys, I'm going to be just a little bit late. But, yeah, you know, it is what it is. I'm here. You're here. We're going to have a damn good time. Damn good time. Ooh. I did get, a couple other things, actually. So I did get a couple of letters. They were not marked safe to read on stream, so we're not going to. If you do send me anything to the P.O. box down below and you want it read on stream, got to make sure you write down that you do. Otherwise, I'm going to assume that it might be sensitive or, you know, like even if it doesn't seem like it might be sensitive, you never really know. Yeah, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. The other thing is I want to give a shout out to a random somebody, and I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are, but on my last flight home, when I finally got to come home, we landed in Portland, and I got a chance to check my phone, and I had a DM on Twitter, and somebody was like, "Do you happen to be on a flight from Texas to Portland tonight? Because I think I saw you. I don't mean to be weird." And it was absolutely me. And I think I know who it was because I made eye contact with somebody who was walking through, and they looked at me and they smiled really big, but they were wearing a mask. And I think that might have been them. But if it was, or even if it wasn't, hello to you. Thank you very much for the kind words. It's very sweet. And if you ever do see me out in the world, come say hi. I don't bite. I'm exactly the same right here, right now, talking to you as I am in real life. Let's see. Anything else before we get started? No, I don't live in Portland. I live in Eugene. So I had to fly. This is how fucked up it was to get home. I woke up at 5 a.m. in the morning, Belize time. Had to wait 5 hours to get onto a puddle jumper to the mainland. Then from the mainland, go through customs and immigration there. Fly over to Dallas, go through customs and immigration there. Fly to Portland, land in Portland at 11:30 p.m., drive out to the aunt's house where my car was, get my car, and by the time I got home it was 3 a.m. It was fucked, dude. It was fucked. It was totally fucked up. Absolutely miserable. I do not bite. I do not. I promise. I don't fucking bite. Unless you ask me to. That's different. Let's see. Nirakolov says, "Shake it, baby. You got it." Charlie, Ray cosplayer. "Hi, Jeff. So glad to be catching the Roundup live. We've missed you. Hope you and your family are well. And Rona didn't hit you too hard. Love, 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 Charlie and the family." Thank you so much. I had absolutely no symptoms. I I had COVID before there was a vaccine, and it was terrible. It was absolutely fucking destroying. I felt so goddamn sick. Then I got double vaxxed. I got my boosters, everything. I have since then caught corona twice and had zero symptoms.
Howdy, Jeff. Good to see you're back safe and sound. Excited to dive into the wild world wingnuttery once again with you and lovely people watching.
Hell yes.
Love you, Mems, Penny, and everyone.
Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you. That is very, very sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity. Yeah, man, vaccines work. They're pretty badass. That's all I can say. And Kenzie Nichols, thank you very much. I appreciate that too. Real quick before we get started, though, I was thinking about this. And I'm wondering if you guys in the chat have noticed this too. So, you guys remember, like the pandemic's over, right? Remember? Like, the pandemic's totally over. But it's weird to me because since the pandemic has been over, I have known more people that have contracted COVID. Like, personally, no. Like, people I know in real life. I've known more people to have contracted COVID since the pandemic was over than before. Isn't that weird? That's weird. I think that's weird, guys. I think that's really, 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 really weird. Strange. I bit Scoot and Adam. No, I bit Scooter and I don't want to get in trouble. I love Adam from Your Movie Sucks, and he's a very good friend, and he's a sweetie pie, and he's super cute. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. Goodbye. Anyway, cool. We're going let's do this. If anybody's looking for any type of swag, this is me trying to be a YouTuber. I'm really bad at being a YouTuber. Then you can go to Brainforce Side Effects, brainforcesideeffects.com for all the official Jeff Holiday gear. One thing I will do, I'm going to tease this right now, and I'm going to tease it later on in the roundup too. There's no piss video. There's no piss video this roundup. You're getting off easy. However, quite possibly my favorite and funniest Jillian video is at the end of the roundup. At the very end. You're going to have to stick around. You're going to have to stick around to watch it because Jesus Christ. It's a banger. It is absolutely a banger. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so yeah, no pee-pee videos, but we're gonna have. You have a surprise punishment for when I go on break? What the hell are you talking about, wife? Oh no. Oh no. How can I have a roundup without a piss video? Quite literally, I ran out of time. I was looking through the usual suspects. I was digging up some of the fun new stuff that I found, and then it was like an hour before I had to start the roundup, and I'm like, did I find any pee videos? Oh no, I didn't. But I've got that Fire Jillian video. They're gonna fucking love that. So, you'll survive. I'll survive. We can go without our monthly dose of piss. Just this once, okay? Just this once. I'll write you a note. I am a doctor after all. Anyway, let's get started. What is the first one that I got? Oh, yes! He's alive. The great black dragon is alive. He is alive. He doesn't sound like he's alive, though. I'm giving you fair warning. He doesn't sound good. He sounds like he's having a really rough fucking time. But I wanted to keep you guys updated right away because, I mean, like, shit, dude, I almost feel like I need to make an intro like, The Great Black Dragon Watch. This month, he's still alive. I gotta kill Antifa and all the Chinese. All right, let's go. Okay. That's loud. That is loud. That is very loud. I'm going to have to do that for every fucking video. Shit.
Anyway, things are going to get crazy as soon as I'm out of here. There's all the destruction, all the people that are suffering going home, literally with smiles on their face. It's going to be euphoric. The abusers, I'm going to torture them on the way out. They're going to get what they deserve. 80% of them, and then the rest, the other 20%.
Ooh.
Super jazzed to be catching the roundup live.
Yay!
I also got COVID last week.
Oh no.
And got the all clear just in time to catch the final weekend of Ga Ren Fair and a bomb-ass AEW PPV.
Hell yeah.
Much love to you and yours, Dr. Daddy Jeff.
Well, thank you so much, Goth Parrot. That is, first of all, I love your name. Your name is fantastic. Goth Parrot. That's fucking amazing.
Hey, a Big Daddy Jeff. Got sick again. Thankfully not the Rona again, so no being left in the abyss for a week or two. To the Wingnuts.
To the Wingnuts! You know what? Hey, guys, just real quick, raise your glass. Raise your glass to the Wingnuts, who all bring us together once a month for such joy. Wonderful. Thank you so much, guys. Very, very sweet. I can't even tell you how happy I am to be back with you. This is very important to me. Let's actually. I just want to wind it back a little bit, so we really can bask in like the wisdom of the dying great black dragon.
Smiles on their face. It's
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to do every single video. I'm gonna have to turn every video down. It's gonna drive me crazy.
going to be euphoric. The abusers, I'm going to torture them on the way out. They're going to get what they deserve. 80% of them, and then the rest, the other 20%. You're going to watch them on YouTube and in person, just all of a sudden burning up from the inside. Well, you'll see it. There's going to be pretty much no one left in the Congress in the U.S. or any of the other governments.
So, I'm trying to understand this. So once he dies, he's going to take some time out of his great from life to death transmogrification to immolate a bunch of YouTubers while they're live. That is fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Don't have that computer running through the mixer. I do have the computer running through the mixer, but the thing is, the Streamlabs do too. It's through the same computer. So I can either boost up the Streamlabs and turn the gain all the way down, or maybe I should do that. Nah, it's too complicated. I'm going to do it the other complicated way that I feel comfortable doing. All right, let's do it.
Anyway, life is going to become awesome until that time when, no. I'm not going to tell anyone exactly when. I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
So anyway, a lot of people might be upset about that. They're missing this, missing that. No, you don't understand. how much you're suffering right now compared to who you really are and what it's like when you're yourself, and you're free. You're yourself on the other side. All the things you can do. You don't need a starship. You just take off.
That sounds badass.
You go anywhere through time. You know, you don't eat, you don't drink.
Wow.
You don't have to sleep. You have no pain. There's no disease. No car payment. No nothing. You just, you know.
Is it just me? I don't know if it's just me. Maybe you guys feel the same, but like when I was a kid, you know, I was raised Lutheran. And I had lots of questions as a kid. And I would ask my parents questions, you know, like if God existed before time, then how is that possible? What was before? Because things have to always have, there's always something before. Like, what the fuck? And then there was the question of like heaven. Everybody's happy in heaven. I'm like, okay, well, what does everybody do? Whatever they want. But like, you know, is there like any, you know, like stuff to like overcome or something? No, there's no struggle. There's no strive. I'm like, that sounds boring as fuck. That sounds super boring. Now, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind not having to poop again. I am one of those weird people. I don't enjoy pooping. I'm weird. I'm weird. If I could have nothing to do with defecating ever again, I totally would. If I could have a Star Trek teleporter just teleport the shit just right out of my ass or colon or whatever, I would fucking do it in a heartbeat. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I want no part in it. But like not being able to eat anymore, that sounds terrible. Eating is awesome. Eating is like one of the best things in the world. Because if you're not eating, then nobody's cooking. And cooking is also one of the best things in the world. I love cooking. I don't know.
You're free. You're a non-corporeal being, a corporeal being. You're energy. Spirit, sentient energy. So anyway, those are the two things that I wanted to tell you about. The only thing, you know, this sounds self-serving. It's not. It's a fact. If you don't like it, want to cuss me out, love you anyway. Get over it. You know, whatever. Those of you that know me, you know how I am. I will suffer before I'll let anyone else suffer, and I will give to everyone when I have nothing.
You are.
But I tell you how it is, and you know, if you want to give me a hard time, well, that's fine. Just, you know, you're not going to do it too long. Spirit is that doesn't mean you're going to get hurt. It just means, you know, you'll be moved aside. Unless you're running around hurting other people, then you're fracked. You're fucked.
Fracked. Fracked.
Everything will change. Everything gets better. You'll notice.
Okay, I'm gonna go armchair psychologist here. We're gonna posit a question here. Has anybody out there ever had the free time to sit there and consider whether or not they might be an omnipotent being? Because I haven't. I don't know about you, but I have never had the free time in my fuck off life to ever just be able to sit down and be like, what if I'm a god? That'd be weird. That'd be interesting. Like, I've never had a chance to do that. Like, there are a million things I could be thinking about. I think about all sorts of dumb shit. I'll like recite movie trivia in my head, you know? Like, if I feel like I'm not thinking about anything, I usually hear clown music playing, for fuck's sake. But I've never been at a point in absolute stillness where I could think to myself, just for one fucking second, maybe I'm God. And it makes me wonder, I'm sure it has to be something else, but it makes me wonder if there is such a thing as critical, debilitating boredom that could actually lead somebody to think that they might be, in fact, a deity. It's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. I mean, I am a doctor, but I'm not that kind of doctor. So, you know, take my analysis with a grain of salt. Let's give you a little bit longer, Jay. Let's see what's going on.
But then again, I have to finish getting out of here, and my head's starting to hurt like hell again. That part of me's working on that hemorrhaging aneurysm so I can go. It's real strong. He'll get me out. It's just a matter of time.
It's been a matter of time for a very long time. Somebody mentioned Good Omens. Good Omens is one of the best books ever fucking written. Absolutely great book.
It'd be nice if it was somewhere between 2 weeks and 2 months, but who the hell knows? All I know is I don't stop until I go, and it's me, free of this damn body, so I can act independently. So
That's
and people
fair.
will be doing crank ups all over the place, but not now. If you're someone who's thinking about getting one done, do whatever you want to do. That's none of my business, but it is my business in a way. I don't want you to spend your money on that.
I still don't know what crank ups are supposed to be. I really don't. I can only assume that it's like some sort of, wingnut grifter language for like, hey, we're gonna make you more powerful than you were before or something. I don't know. I'm I'm going through and turning all these videos down just so like I'm not gonna blow anybody's fucking eardrums out. Here's hoping it'll fucking work. Oh my god. We might have some problem with the one on Odyssey because I can't change the volume down quickly. So when you see the Odyssey one, if you're on like really loud head cans, maybe pull them away from your ears. Fair warning. Fair warning. Do. Okay, we got it about halfway. Sweet. Sick. All right. Sam Visser says, my $10 for the Great Black Dragon. I hope he and you feel better. Aside from being tired, man, I feel great. Hey, Rebecca Brink has become a sponsor. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Okay, question for the channel members. Like, what kind of... did I manage to plug in all of the... Okay, so yeah. There are at least 4 emojis, and I wonder if there's a way that I can put more on there, because I have a bunch of funny icons. But, like, there's some Earth Mother icons. That's pretty fucking cool. What am I a doctor of? I have a doctorate in divinity, actually, from my alma mater, the Universal Life Church. Where the fuck did that go? Did I actually put that away? It might be on my church podium in there, which I need to... Life needs to calm down so I can do another this month in pseudoscience, because I always love doing that. That's a lot of fun. How are the murder mommies up in Belize? I don't know what that means. Queen of Spade, thank you very much for also becoming a channel member. That's very sweet. That's cool. Oh, you know what? And Amy Eason has a good point. Thank you very much for that. 88 likes with almost 400 watching. Smash it. Or something. I don't know. I don't really get... I mean, it's very sweet of you to mention it, but I got to be honest with you. I love doing the roundup. I don't really give a shit about numbers. It's just not a thing for me. Some people might be kind of confused. If you don't know why my head is pretty close cut, is I infiltrated a anti-vaxxer MAGA convention 2 months ago, at the beginning of April, and I probably would have been able to have it out this month before the roundup, except for having a quarantine in Belize. Sorry about that. But it is like the number one thing that I'm currently working on. I will say, though, one of the things that's been very, very tough is it's like a developing story. And aspects of the things that I saw at that anti-vaxxer MAGA convention are very relevant to things that are happening like right now. And it's really tough because I don't want to be a political channel. I want to have fun with the roundup, and I want to do deep dives and investigations. But Jesus Christ, man, it's getting fucking nuts out there. It's hard to navigate. I don't want to alienate anybody, you know? All right, anyway, let's go to the next one. Boom. We're going to find out 5 simple ways to find our starseed origins, which is good because I've been confused and I haven't really been able to figure out my starseed origins.
Hi, dear Soul family. I'm Sandra Akakura. I'm a starseed from Germany. Thank you so much. You are all so awesome. I received so many comments by you in which you asked me how to find my starseed origins. And in this video, I'm going to...
For the record, I did not write her, but I did think about it.
...share with you a few tools which helped me to find my origins. Tip number 1, let go of control. Maybe that sounds a little bit strange. Why should you let go of control to find your origins?
Starseed? You don't know what a starseed is? Oh, well. A starseed, you see. A starseed is somebody who, you're in my camera, is somebody whose soul is actually an alien soul or an alien hybrid soul or an alien enhanced human soul or you get the idea, implanted by them into a human embryo. And so you have like extraterrestrial origins, DNA, access to the Akashic field. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But basically, you get the idea. You get the idea. You're human, sort of, and there is something special about you that happened before you were born that ties you to the stars.
Super simple. When your soul is ready, your soul guides you always. When your soul is ready, you will know who you are. And this happened along my journey. I never searched up for this information. This information came to me. People shared with me videos about starseeds, and they told me, Sandra, watch this video. It will help you. And I never spoke English. I had no clue what it is. Video title, Syrian starseed. Okay, let's give them a trial. I trusted my heart, and I watched this video, and I cried. It explained my entire life. And this happened always in my life.
Okay. I'm gonna navigate this one. This is how you navigate something like this. Okay. Whatever it is that makes somebody feel a certain type of potency or purpose or whatever can have a value in and of itself simply by the fact that it instills a certain type of emotion in that person. And I don't give a fuck what it is. It could be anything. It could be anything. It could be, I saw a video, it made me feel like a starseed. Personally speaking, I would usually advise people do not base their personalities and their identity on YouTube videos. If that's something they use as a jumping off point, whatever, it's fine. It's your life, not mine. But I just, in general, I would not. I would warn against it. I would warn against it. But in no way am I trying to necessarily. I'm failing at navigating it, guys. I'm failing. I am totally failing. But you think I'm a starseed? You think I'm a starseed? I mean, obviously. Of course. I am 99% fucking alien, man. Of course. A star acorn. I like that. That's good. But okay, so the one thing I will say is it is odd though. It is odd that a lot of people that make YouTube videos about being a starseed that get a lot of traction and tend to like learn how to do the YouTube game also tend to be selling things. That's weird. Now, if you're just a random person and you're not selling anything and you're like, yeah, I think I'm part alien, I'd be like, cool, right on. Get on with your bad self. Don't give a shit.
That this information came to me. Because when your soul is ready, you will know your origins and you will receive information. But we are conditioned to stay too much here, that we believe we can control everything. I want to know who I am. But actually, it's not the process of your soul. Tip number 2, ask them. Even when you don't know who they are, maybe they will show up in one of your dreams. Maybe you are guided to a song which symbolizes your divine frequency. This is happening on so many levels. Be creative and play.
I watch a lot of David Cronenberg movies. I'm not asking anything in my dreams for shit, okay? It's best to avoid eye contact and just keep walking. Nope. No, I will not be looking at that man made out of mousse.
Tip number 3, book a starseed reading, book a astrology chart reading,
there
or book
is.
a tarot card reading. But I highly recommend book a reading when your heart says yes. Don't book a reading because you think you must book a reading. That's the only way to know more about yourself. I offer starseed readings as well, and I see...
You do? You do? What a coincidence. What a weird coincidence. You do starseed readings. How fucking strange. Who would have ever seen that fucking coming? Wow. Huh. Well, that's just the weirdest coincidence I ever heard.
This issue by so many starseeds. The most of us have such a wide open heart chakra, but we don't believe in us. So many of us have a very low self-esteem, and actually you know who you are because all the answers are within. You know who you are. Tip number 4, watch the stars. Look up to the sky and observe the star systems. Do you have a connection to them or not? Tip number 5, the most of you have more than one origins. Don't be focused only on one star system.
Don't be fuck-ass just on one star.
Because you will see that you have more than one connection.
Okay. I'm going to let you guys in on a much cheaper option that doesn't have to deal with giving a random person any money. Well, that's not true. You probably have to give one random person, unless the decriminalizing goes well. You really want to get in touch with the stars? Psilocybin. All right? Go camping on the beach. You'll feel connected to the fucking universe probably way more intensely than any of these fucking people do. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And nobody's guiding you into shit. You're just having yourself a fucking experience. Simple as that. Jeff, you're not supposed to advocate that sort of stuff on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. I'm just turning videos down again because I don't want my ears to blow out any more than anybody else's ears to blow out. So, fuck it. All right, cool. And that's going to have to get turned down too. And there we go. All right, sweet. Cool. Let's see. What have we missed? DMT? Man, that's a complicated question. That's a complicated... We're not. You know what? One of these days, if you pay attention to my Twitch channel, which I will be getting more active on as soon as I'm back from camping, we'll have a nice long chat about hallucinogens for sure. We'll do that. Lloydie says, "Happy June 1st from Japan, live Wingnut, yay!" Well, thank you very much. 私は日本語が少しわかります。でもまだ上手じゃありません。Random guy says, "Can a black light find my starseed?" Probably. If you've also been dealing with the Khajiit boys, then it's probably a good idea. That's a very deep cut, and most people won't know that joke. Ivy Zord says, "Want to share money and misery, celiac awareness. It sucks. New meds were likely poisoned by gluten. Oh no. No law to label that. I'll be sick for a week or two. Yay. I'm so sorry about that. That is a pain in the ass. That's terrible. Well, I love you, and thank you very much for being here. So, we're not really going to... It's not... I realized... So I was watching... Jesus Christ. Okay, hang on. Take a step back. Breathe. I'm very tired. But I'm so happy to be here. I'm loving it. So I went to go and look at Daniel Scranton's videos again because he is so funny. And I realized that this guy is kind of like the Angelic Initiative in a way, in that his thing, the thing that he does, is so practiced that it's almost exactly the same every single time. And then I got to a certain point in his video, and I was like, wait a minute, I think I know what he's doing. And so I'm going to play it, and we're just going to listen to it and just kind of absorb. And I want to know if you guys can pick up what I think he's expressing, what he's acting out. Okay? So let me know. Here we go.
Greetings. Well, Victorian.
Okay, we're gonna pause there. Can you don't just say he's crazy. Like, dude, everybody's a little fucking crazy. I'm fucking nuts. But what do you think he's doing? Somebody said 14.4K more. Or Dania, I feel like you're kind of on the same. You're on the same track as me. I feel like you're on the same track, mentally track that I think is what he's doing. It's so fucking weird. It's fascinating. Dial up AOL, interesting. Okay. This man fucks, probably. I mean, probably. Trying to tune Area 51 station. Interesting answer. Okay. Listen, just a little bit more.
Council. Well, please. Whoa.
Raising the vibration.
Yes.
Okay. He's tuning a radio. I think that's what he's doing. I think that he, like, okay, well, I mean, Jeff, is he actually tuning like a spirit radio? Obviously, I don't think so. I mean, could be, sure, fuck, why not? Sure, could be, probably not. But the action, the vocalization, the gesticulation of what he does, I think that he is tuning a spirit radio in his head. That's what I think is happening. And that's why he does the he's finding the frequency, man. I think that's what he, and I find that so interesting. So interesting. And he does it every single video. Like, this is 3 minutes into the video. Ah, oh, shit. Fuck. There we go. This is 3 minutes into the video, and he's still tuning the radio, and then he'll, like, kind of, sort of talk for maybe, like, 5 minutes, and then he'll untune his radio, and then the last little bit, I bet you can't even guess what he talks about, like, at the end of his video. I bet you can.
Yeah. She
he's talking about his cat, but here
books, and there's meditations, and there's all kinds of recordings on there. And then the things that aren't eligible are mostly the upcoming events where we meet as a group of.
Yeah, he sells shit. Yeah, he sells shit. Of course he sells shit. Because they're all selling shit. Just how it is. And that's one of the reasons why I like certain wingnuts that I love and appreciate, and I think they're just some of the best ones out there. Like Jay. Like the Great Black Dragon. I mean, yeah, he's technically selling like these stupid little statues and shit, and he's like, yeah, they can like pump you up. But like, he is more interested in telling you about like how he is, this metaphysical fucking god being. That's his priority, is telling you like all about it. And then a little bit over there, he just kind of like sells his like really shitty Etsy shop style stuff. Not to disparage Etsy, I like Etsy, but yeah. Let's see. Oh, a villain mustache. Dude, yeah, he absolutely has a villain mustache. It's so interesting. Very weird. He looks like a guy I went to high school with, actually. Dude named Matt. Turned into a dickhead. Lantern's Glow says, starseeds are just folks with neurodivergent disorders. They might be. And that's the thing. That's why I was trying to, like, navigate, because, like, look, I don't want to disparage anybody for whatever they believe that they are. Whether I think that they are or not, it's none of my business. I don't necessarily feel the need to be like, yo, you just fucking crazy. I'm not interested in that. What does that serve? Does it help anybody? Does it make them feel good? No. Make me feel good? No. So I usually try and avoid that sort of thing. But then, if they're like, yeah, Starseed, Starseed, blah, 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 Starseed, blah, blah, find who you are. By the way, you can buy my course. Then you can get fucked. Then you can get fucked. But if you're just like, yeah, I'm a fucking part alien, I'd be like, rad, dude. That's cool. Tell me more about it. I want to know. All right, so we're going to start off with a little bit of Ed Citronelli. This was... So I'm confused about this. I know a lot about the process of doing YouTube. I know a lot about the process of doing live stuff. And all of Ed's, big ministry stuff is all streamed live. But I have a feeling that these are usually streamed live, but they're streamed live recordings that were previously recorded. I really feel like that because the production quality is fucking insane. Absolutely fucking nuts. Maybe Ed makes that much money that he can hire super professional fucking live studio mixers and editors and cinematographers and blah, 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 blah. Because this shit is, put together as good as goddamn, football. It's put together as good as goddamn football. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, this is from May 22nd, and he's retelling something. He's going to retell something that happened a week prior, and we're going to talk about it a little bit. But just absorb this. Enjoy this. Here we go.
Look at the snake. Look at the snake, oh. Look at the snake, oh. Look at the snake. Look at the snake. You see the snake?
Sort of.
Look at the snake. Look at the snake right under her feet. Oh, you think this is just what do you think this is? This is real. You think I'm in Texas because I had nothing better else to do in New York?
What's weird about that is that snake, I don't think that snake moves. It doesn't look like it's alive. Also, hey, what's up, Miss Parker? How you doing? I did not. I watched this a bunch, and I didn't see the snake necessarily move. And it's a tiny little little baby garter snake. What the fuck is that even supposed to be? But anyway, keep watching. Keep watching.
This is spirits. Spirit. You see this, Mama? Look at this. Look at that. This. From under the feet of the girl, the moment I said they wanted to kill her, the snake left her from the feet.
Jesus.
Look. Watch what's going to happen. We're going to kill that snake, but the person that sent that snake will die physically.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Wait. First of all, that snake is still not moving. And it kind of looks a little bit like a tapeworm. I think somebody out there has got a lot bigger problems right now than serpent snakes from Satan. But I don't think it's a very Christian thing to be like, that person that sent us a snake, we're going to kill them with a curse. Is that in the Bible? I think only God gets to curse people to death. I don't know.
Yes. Look. God sent us to Texas. How many of you remember what happened here Sunday?
This is wild, dude. Check this shit out. This is so fucking wild. Oh my God.
Spirit
yes.
that has been released into this atmosphere.
Yes.
I take authority over every power,
yes.
every satanic attack, every witchcraft operation you cannot operate.
Yes.
Don't you know, devil, that you are in the house of the redeemed? Don't you know that you have come into the camp of fire? You are helpless in this house. You are helpless in this place. I said you are helpless in this place, and you will not redeem what God has purchased.
Security escorted them off property after inappropriate gestures were shown. So apparently, here's the thing though that's weird. So he said it was the week before. I went back and I watched and I look, okay? I love you. I really love you. And I love doing this. And sometimes when I'm on the case, I will go to great fucking lengths. And I watched 9 hours straight of Ed Citronelli. Granted, I was doing other shit too at the same time. But I watched 9 hours of Ed Citronelli from the week before this one to try and find any footage of that actually happening. Of the devil worshippers, the Satanists, sneaking in and throwing up their fucking Shiluminati, Killuminati, fucking adrenochrome huffing cabal shit. It's not there. 9 hours. 9 fucking hours. Yeah, so I don't know. But I have never before seen random troll Satanism, not Satanism. That's not what Satanism, but devil worship, trolling action captured live in 4K, quite like that before. It is interesting. It is interesting. All right. Let's see. Celestial Angel 666 says, "I know we're done with the star seeds, but that sounds like an original character for Sailor Moon, doesn't it? It super fucking does. It super does." Well, look, okay, I love you guys and thank you very much for the well wishes after watching that kind of stuff. But look, I watch exorcism content for fun anyway. I do. So maybe I'm gassing it up a little bit. But how have I been? I'm good. How are you? How have you been? I hope you're good. You've asked how I've been like 8 times in the chat. I'm good. No, I'm fine, man. I'm great. I hope you're great. I'm feeling awesome. I'm ready to fucking rock. I'm ready to fucking roll. So, speaking of religion, though. Hey, Phyllis J, thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Thank you for becoming a channel member. They obviously didn't show them live since it would have been very upsetting. I suppose. You know, if there's one thing that they have to do is coddle people, that seems very strange. I don't know about that. Very, very strange. All right. You really want to know how I've been? God. Well, let me tell you. It's hard out here on these mean streets of Eugene. Roving bands of hippies offering me weed. Random strangers asking, "Are you okay? Why are you covered in blood?" I don't know. I've got nothing. No, I'm fine. I'm good. I feel awesome. As soon as, I swear to fuck, man, as soon as this weekend is done and it's over and I'm back from camping, things can get back to normal. Holy shit. Anyway, so speaking of religion, we got a long time featured Wingnut. But you know what? I kind of dig his video. I don't agree with everything, but I want to share his video because I think it's interesting. So this is from Sage Wanderer. You guys might remember way back in the day, he sang a song called George Soros is a Vampire, and it was a banger. He's also talked about all sorts of crazy stuff, giants, 5G, blah, 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 blah. But this is a video called Church-Going Christians Are More Lost Than Prostitutes and Drug Addicts. Sage Rage. Now, if you are religious, I don't think this is actually going to offend you. I don't think so. Because if you watch this channel and you're religious, you're probably going to actually kind of dig what he has to say like I did. Do I ever come into Washington? I do, quite often.
Sage Wanderer here, and I'm ticked off. I've decided to declare war on the church.
Oh.
I've just had enough. You know, You people that think you're better than other people because you put on a suit and go to church and sing hymns are fools. You're deceived. You think a person who smokes marijuana, a plant that comes out of the ground, is a sinner, and you strung out on the pharmaceutical companies' drugs that they make out of chemicals. They use
Sage, everything is chemicals. But I get what you mean. Keep going.
alchemy. You know, they don't even believe in God. And they take all these harsh chemicals and mix them together, and you just eat them by the handfuls. And then you sit there on your high horse and think somebody who smokes a medicinal plant that comes out of the ground is going to hell, and you're going to heaven when you're in league with the demonic pharmaceutical companies who don't believe in God, who don't believe in true healing, who don't do anything but figure out new ways to get you hooked on drugs and make money.
Vaccines are still good, but I kind of don't like vaccine or drug companies that much either. I've got problems with them as well. But vaccines are still good. Get vaccinated. Get fucking vaccinated. Anyway, Sage, keep going.
You people that have been married 2, 3, 4 times, and you think because a judge said you weren't married to your last person and that you now are married to your new person, that somehow that gives you the right to commit serial adultery. And then a single person who finds comfort in the touch of another single person is going to hell. But because the judge, the government said, you're okay, you got divorced and now you can have another wife, that you're somehow different. We have all sinned and fallen short of the glory.
I think he's trying to say, like, people who disparage others for just having, like, consensual, happy, casual sex are shitheads. And I would agree. I think that's what he's trying to say. Because you have to understand, too, Sage has been immersed in very heavy, QAnon-laden, evangelical fucking religiosity for a long time. My homeboy here has been, like, in it. He's been in it for fucking years. So you got to understand the context.
Glory of God. And I don't mind a sinner because they know it. They know they've sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. But you sit in your ivory tower. Your preachers and teachers stand behind plexiglass pulpits and try to find a new way to waste God's money while people starve on the streets and hurt themselves from desperation. You won't open the doors of your church to unwed mothers and drug addicts because you don't want them rubbing elbows with your other Christian people, and I've had enough of it. Hashtag Sage Rage. The church is going to hell in a handbasket, and you
Got nothing clever this month. So kiss kiss bang bang booty butt gang.
Kiss, kiss, bang, bang, booty, booty, butt gang. Yeah. Look, hey, you know what, Don? Thank you so much. It's very, very generous of you. And you know what? Fucking based. Based, dude. Absolutely based. That's fucking great, man. I love that. I know the God's money thing is a little weird. It's a little weird. You know, wasting God's money. God doesn't need money. If he's even real, fucking whatever. But dude, based. Sit in your ivory tower and look down on the people who need the help most. Like, that's fucking great. So look, the thing is, it's not even really a Wingnut video. I mean, it's kind of a little Wingnutty still, because you know. But I'm pretty proud. I am pretty proud of my boy, Sage Wanderer here. I always knew he was a pretty nice guy. Pretty good dude. He doesn't sell anything. He's just living his best life in all his ways, my darlings. So, yeah. It's crazy. Sage Rage! He goes on for a little bit. Let's let him finish his rant out real quick, but then we're going to move on.
Church people are the problem. God have mercy on you. Your apathy has caused this world to fall into disrepair. You know why the world's such a mess? Because you've hijacked the church and hurting people have no place to go. And to come to you means they have to come and sit under your hypocritical judgment while you tell them that their cigarette smoking is any different. You tell them that their cigarette smoking is worse than your gluttony, you fat ass.
Wow.
When are you going to wake up and see who the true Jesus is?
Wow, dude.
Mercy, love, peace.
Wow.
This is the Spirit of God, not judgment. Judge not, lest you be judged. I'm telling you right now, you church people are under God's judgment, and the hammer is about to fall on you.
Damn, boy.
For the lives you have destroyed with your judgmental behavior. God is not happy with you, and he would destroy this church. Jesus would destroy...
Okay. Look, dial it back, bro. Dial it back. So yeah, he's pissed, man. He's super mad. More than likely, he just saw somebody being like super judgmental and shitty towards somebody who just needed help. So I've been watching Sage Wanderer for a long time. He's a good dude. He's a little bit of a nutball. He's into like the QAnon shit, you know. He flirts with some of the like more troubling conspiracies. Yeah. But I don't think that he believes in any of them that are inherently hateful. And if he kind of sort of is traipsing around it, it's because he doesn't know that they're hateful. But no, he's a good dude. He's a good dude, and I like him a lot. And he has consistently, over the past few years, when he's not being ridiculous and funny, shown great amounts of compassion to people. So this is my Wingnut appreciation entry for May of 2022. I stand some Sage Wanderer. Still a nut, but a good nut. Good dude. It's a good dude. I like him. He needs to try out for the WWE announcer role one day. That'd be cool. Dude, yeah, that'd be fucking great. I bet he loves WWE. Well, maybe not. I don't know. He's hard to nail down sometimes, man. He really is. I wish he'd make more music. Sage, if for some reason you ever watch this, I don't know if he's ever seen the Wingnut Roundup. But you should make more music. Your music is fucking great. Even when it's ridiculous. I love it. Ms. Parker, hey, Ms. Parker, says, I blame you for all my semen retention content. Thank you, I think. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. My name is pretty synonymous with semen. Moving on. Tomato Face says, hey, Dr. Daddy, Reverend Jeff. I've been a fan for 7 years. I'm getting married April 1st and would love to have you do the ceremony on my special day. Do you do weddings still? Much love to you and the fam. I do. I super do. And April 1st is 11 months away. So, yeah. Absolutely. Email me, jeff@jeffholiday.com, and we can try and figure that out. I love doing wedding ceremonies. I have done 5, I think. And the only thing I require is you got to get me there, and you got to get me wasted. And, that's about it. And I'll make sure I get wasted after we do the ceremony. But yeah, I've done a bunch of them. I love it. It's so fun. Lanterns Glow says, Sage Rage is right. I agree with him. Based, man. Based. Absolutely. All right, let's see. What's next? Oh boy. Let me check something real quick. Okay, I think I got all of my audio stuff figured out for the rest of the roundup. Cool. And oh god. Okay. All right. Here we go, guys. Time for some Noah Hines Ministries. This is Overcoming Cocaine and Catholicism with Deliverance.
We renounce every demon from the Catholic Church, idolatry spirits, Marian worship, false sacrifices, idolatry. We command it out now in Jesus' name. Come out, you wicked spirits. All false guilt that keeps her stuck to the Catholic Church. Come out in Jesus' name. False guilt regarding abortion. False guilt regarding Catholic Church.
Woof. Jeff, it's 3 a.m. I need Mems and Penny. Well, you know what? I tell you what. I'll make Mems do the next one. Are you cutting onions right now? Okay. Well, you cut some onions, and we're gonna watch some Noah Hines, and then I'll put you to the torture test. It's real bad.
False guilt regarding binge eating. We command that guilt, that shame and condemnation to come out in Jesus' name. Father, your word says there's no condemnation.
MRRRRRRRRRRRRRRP. Hello.
So for those of you who didn't know, you can quite easily get some text to speech going if you sub to my Twitch channel. That's pretty great. That's pretty great. He's speaking in an impressive monotone. Okay, so Noah Hines is a fascinating guy. The dude is a super young grifter, and he is a grifter, 100%. He is embracing the new wave, and I don't know how I can really impress upon you guys how nuts and how virulent it has been. But Deliverance Ministries is huge fucking business, and I mean fucking huge business. Because so long as you can, like, figure out a way to say that this is a ministry, every single dollar that you get, this woman who probably paid money to get a fucking exorcism by this little fucking dork, the money she paid, tax-free. He ain't gonna have to pay fucking taxes on it. He's a minister. Why would he have to pay taxes on it? It's fucking insane, dude. It's insane. It is a huge money-making fucking scam. And this dude can't even be bothered to bring a little bit of personality. That's one of the reasons why I like watching him so much. I fucking love Noah Hines because, like, it's so obvious. Like, you got somebody who's up there and they literally paid money. This woman paid money to go on camera and be like, and some of them will be like, tell the worst things that ever happened to them. Like the most disturbing, awful, gut-wrenching, soul-destroying things that ever happened to them in their lives. They paid this fucking dork money to tell him that, and then to act crazy on a stream, have it recorded, and then played on the internet for money. And this fucking guy can't even summon up an ounce of fucking emotion. We renounce all the spirits of abortion. We renounce. It's so fucking crazy. I feel like I'm gonna go fucking nuts watching this kind of shit. It's so disgusting the more I watch it. I think this is grosser than people watching raw meat. I think this is grosser than people drinking piss. This, to me, is the most disgusting fucking thing on the internet. I'm just saying, man.
Nation for those who are in Christ Jesus. Come out, spirits, right now. Come up and out of the mouth. All the way out. Yawn, cough, burp yourselves out, demons, right now. In Jesus' name, we command you to release her.
He's so bored! He's so bored! And she gave him money! Dude! What the fuck?
Where's Jesus sending you, demons? Go there now. Go where Jesus is sending you.
Go away again. I don't want to go to the pit.
You have to go there. Go where Jesus is sending you. Be uprooted from her stomach right now.
I'm gonna fucking
be
lose my
uprooted
goddamn
from the
mind.
depths of her stomach in Jesus' name. All the way out of the mouth. All the way out of the mouth in the mighty name of the Lord Jesus Christ. No rest for you, demons. She is overcoming you. She's walking in holiness. You have to go, demons. You're defeated by the blood of Jesus.
He's not even looking half the fucking time. And this is the thing. Like, look, it's a Wingnut Roundup, so we can be like, oh, that lady's acting crazy, and that's funny, and everything like that. But that sucks. That sucks. Like, that's not the funny part. The funny part is actually the infuriating part, because this fucking guy is so goddamn lazy. He's just siphoning fucking money while somebody else is having this, like, existential fucking experience. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Yeah, Ben Stein ass sounding motherfucker. What the fuck? You know, we've been talking about for a while. We've been talking about me trying to get an exorcism from Noah. We've been talking about it. I think we've been talking about it for like 5 months or something like that. And I don't think he's found the Wingnut Roundup yet. I don't think he knows who I am yet. So maybe we should do that. Maybe I should get exorcised by Noah. What do you guys think? He's a performer. At least he could do is perform. I know, dude. I know. That's what I'm fucking saying. That's what pisses me off so bad about it. It's so fucking nuts. This guy makes you miss Bob. I gotta be. Hey, thank you very much for the resub. Appreciate you, buddy. I gotta be honest. I looked through Bob's latest catalog, and I think I found a good one. I think so. Did I find a good one, or did I have to like pass on it this month? I might have had to pass on it. No, I passed on it. Yeah, there's no Bob Larson this month. Look. We should do. Oh wait, I should get exercised by Noah. Yeah, you guys want me to do it? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. But I'll put it this way. So, shit. What was I just talking about? What was I just talking about? Memory, you were listening, right?
No, I was getting the torture.
Oh no. Oh no. Do I have to do it before I go to the bathroom, or can I do it when I get back? Oh, okay. So Memory's gonna torture me with something. I have to act insane when I get my exorcism. Of fucking course. Can I regurgitate pea soup? Dude, I'm gonna go fucking crazy. Oh, I was talking about Bob Larson. Yeah, for some reason, like Bob Larson's stuff lately has not been that good, and he's made a lot of really tacky videos about recent current events that we're not going to talk about because that'd be really depressing. And we're here to have fun. And I found them incredibly tasteless. And so we're going to avoid Bob Larson this month. We'll get him back next month. Okay. You know what? We're going to torture each other after I pee. Because that way we'll both have a microphone and headphones. Okay? Okay. You need to set your drink down? Yes. Okay. Can
I show the chat?
Yeah. Okay. So here. Take this. Yeah. Put it up to the camera. So which one did you get us? Oh, cashew. So when we were in Belize, we were going to this awesome Mayan ruins, and they were like, "Hey, there's a winery on the road." Winery. And we were like, if we're good on our way back, can we stop by the winery? He's like, yeah, of course. And it's literally just a fucking shack on the side of the highway. That's it. But the dude sold hooch.
Yup. We bought 3 bottles.
Yes, we bought 3 bottles of hooch.
And then proceeded to drink an entire bottle on the boat ride back to the island from Belize City.
She drank most of it. And then she went, good night. But the thing is, it is hooch. You know, one was like a Jamaican passion flower.
No, it was jasmine flower.
Oh, yeah. A Jamaican like jasmine flower or something like that. That's the one that we drank. Mm-hmm. Then we have a cashew one. What's the other one?
Blackberry.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, the cashew tastes better than the blackberry.
And it's literally fucking hooch. It's just hooch, man. All right, here we go. All right.
But this is probably the only way we're ever going to drink it.
Probably. Yeah, videos and
yep,
just hit spacebar when you're ready.
Yep.
Thank you, baby.
Go pee.
Yeah, I gotta pee like a motherfucker. Where's my phone?
Your phone's right here.
Thank you.
Boop. Yes, get out of my way, because the sooner we get this over with, the sooner I can go back to cooking. What? Yeah, because I haven't eaten. I need food. How's it going, chat? I don't like how far away from the chat this is. I can't, like, look at you guys. And he either makes it too high or he makes it too low. I think... Is it Oh no, now it's too. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure this shit out with my emotional support flannel. All right, here we go. Let's do this. All right, what are we watching today? What are we doing? Oh, this guy. Oh, I'm so glad I have a drink for this.
I come with love and light.
I also come with
Your
love.
mom would just so
Nice.
be happy if you can bark or make a bark like she would remember. Can you do that?
Oh, why are you making me watch this when my dog died like 5 months ago? Too soon.
That's definitely a dog noise. Roo.
That sounded like some old guy sneezing, and he's like, yes, that's definitely a dog noise, not a bark. He doesn't even know the proper nicknames for dog sounds. He's just like, that's a dog noise. I was pissed at you at first for making me watch this so soon after Stella died. Sorry. But then he made the first sound. He's like, that was definitely a dog noise. Not like a bark, not a woof, not a growl, not a yipe. Just a dog noise. And it sounded like an old man sneezing.
It did, didn't it?
Oh my goodness, hold on. That's never happened ever before.
Wow.
That was actually a recording of him jizzing his pants.
I gotta be careful with this microphone. Oh yeah, that's the person asking if he would try and spirit talk to their dog.
Ooh, I can feel the energy, Rue. Thank you so much. That was amazing. Rue, your
Does
mom
dogs
loves
say
you
their
so much. Thank you so much. I am still feeling an electricity.
No, I can't watch anymore.
No,
I'm just gonna get mad.
But I know, and like it's intended to make you mad. But also, pay attention. What has he been putting his hands on?
Salt lamps.
Yes, Himalayan pink salt lamps. That's how he's channeling the spirit of the pupper.
$4.99 on Amazon.
Yeah. You know, do you want to take a guess how many subscribers this dude has on YouTube?
Way too many.
Guess.
Like 500,000.
More.
900,000.
More.
2 million.
Less. 1.2, I think, million subscribers. Yeah. And this dude does like the most exploitative fucking like spirit channeler shit. It is so gross.
Hey, internet, are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you going through something?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
All right, we're gonna drink some hooch?
We're gonna drink some hooch. Hang on, let me get the shit.
I'm on my fainting couch right now because I'm just so exhausted.
And
I'm so happy to be here.
To prove that we're actually drinking it, I got clear shot glasses.
Ah, okay. The cashew hooch that we smuggled out of Belize.
We didn't smuggle it.
We did. We had to put it in a fake leg, and I had to like tuck one leg up and have the fake leg sticking down.
I carried it in the checked bag.
You're no fun. But yeah, no, it is surprisingly delicious. Wait, let me smell. Here, hang on. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no!
I'll make sure they're little.
Or don't.
No, because I don't want to fucking projectile vomit.
You know, if you projectile vomit, that could make up for the lack of pee videos this month.
You can have the one.
Wait, then I have to
full.
clean the studio. No, don't do that. No. Let's not do that. That's a bad time. Hey, cheers to a good adventure in Belize.
Yep.
Ooh, that is cashew hooch. It's cashew hooch.
It tastes a hell of a lot better than it smells.
It does. It super does. Let me grab something real quick and I'll take over, baby. Thank you.
And it does have an aftertaste of cashew because it is actually cashew wine. I think they make it from like the flowers though. Right? Didn't they make it from the flowers?
Yeah,
like how
Yeah. They make it out of the cashew flowers.
Yeah. Like it's not bad. But it's intimidating after you have drank an entire bottle on a boat.
Yeah.
I had literally a 4-day hangover from that bottle of wine.
She drank like that much of it.
No, I didn't. I drank like that much of it.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were passing around on the boat.
It was you, me, and James.
Yeah,
That's it. Nobody else would drink it with us.
That was fucking nuts.
But yeah, no, they said that like you'll get a 2-day buzz from drinking it. I didn't get a 2-day buzz. I got a 4-day hangover.
It's an experience, you know.
Hey, but now you've earned the pineapple glasses.
Hey.
All right, Sailor. I'm gonna go smoke and then.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. These are like really.
I love you.
Oh, Mem says she loves you guys.
Do you want a sip of this to like?
What is that?
It's a Moscow Mule with some apple blossom bitters.
A Moscow Mule with some apple blossom bitters. That is delicious. Yeah. I tell you what, if shit gets weird on the roundup this month, it's Memory's fault, okay?
All my fault.
That's all there is to it. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, let's see. Do. Bright said, Rob, thank you very much for the resub. Dragon of the West says, why does Noah sound like Jables with a stuffy nose? Kind of does a little bit. Yeah, I can see that. All right, let's see where we're at. So this next one is on Odyssey. I want to make sure that I don't blow your guys' eardrums out. So hang on a second. I'm gonna mute the computer and make sure that we're at a little bit of a point there. Okay. So for those who are unfamiliar, and I'll read that next one after this video. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate you. For those who are unfamiliar, E.A. Coetting, also known as Become a Living God, has been in some trouble lately because somebody who followed his spirit magic advice went and did a murder. Did a ritualistic, devil-worshipping fucking murder, and he got in super, super big trouble, and so E.A. Coetting got booted off of YouTube. I guess this is cancel culture. I don't know. But since then, he has been relegated, unfortunately, to Odyssey, and I'm only playing this because I really, really need people to understand how much of a fucking grifter piece of shit this guy is and how desperate everything is for him right now. So this is how to embark on lifelong magic ascent. Wow. Okay. That's incredible. Wow. I can totally not hear that because I muted it on my mixer. Here we go.
I'm going to give you some details about my most powerful educational tool for black magic. And I'll tell you how you can save 50% off of all of my video courses.
I love it right off the bat. Do you want to become a magical, powerful warlock wizard of magical powerfulness and wizardry? Here's how you can save 50% off.
Hi, I'm E.A. Coetting.
You can feel like he was supposed to put an edit in there with like the intro or something. It's like, oh, fuck it, whatever. I'm Odyssey now. I'm not even on YouTube.
Timothy and I started Become a Living God nearly 7 years ago with one goal in mind: to upload all of my occult knowledge and magical experience to the net, to make it accessible to everyone, regardless of religion, race, gender, or any pre-qualification, other than a sincere desire for the secrets of power.
And a credit card.
From the beginning, we knew that we were doing something that had never been done before. and that we couldn't rely on old ways of thinking and old ways of doing things if we expected to innovate an entirely new way of teaching and learning these most ancient magical arts.
The most ancient
Now, if I need to
magical
learn
arts.
something, I know that it's always better to have an expert teach me directly, rather than trying to piece together complex theories and practices from thousands of different books.
Magic is very hard and difficult. Let me make it easy for you in these 5 simple steps.
This is why my video training courses are the most powerful educational tools available for Black magicians serious about Ascend.
Oh
Each
my
video
God.
course that I create teaches everything that you'll need to know
Oh my
about
God.
attaining magical mastery.
The way to attain magical mastery is to not go through this studious path of learning from various different ancient tomes and doing all of the extra work. No, for low payments, I can cut through all the bullshit and just teach you the best ways to become a 99th level warlock. Fuck me, dude.
Let's look at my 3 Godlike Powers mastery courses. Now, the 3 Godlike Powers are spiritual systems that are absolutely essential in order to become a living God and to experience the fullness of your potential as a limitless being of power. So first, my Mastering Divination video.
Look, all I'm going to say, oh, fuck, man. I have been shitting on these people for years. Ain't none of them put a death curse on me yet. And if they did, didn't take. Didn't take. I am so absolutely tickled fucking pink. Tickled fucking pink by this kind of shit. I swear. And the thing is, okay, I find this hilarious. However, I find this hilarious because this is obviously, to anybody with a functioning fucking brain, this is obviously bullshit. But that's too easy of an answer. Because there are plenty of people who have functioning fucking brains that might accidentally fall into this kind of thing. And we can very much disparage people and be like, well, you're a fucking dumbass. That's stupid. Why are you so dumb? Blah, 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 blah. That's the wrong answer. That's the wrong answer. Lots of things can happen to people's lives. Lots of weird things can happen where people can get sucked into really stupid or really bad ideas. I will bet you every single person out there right now has fallen into something that they later were like, probably not a good idea, really wasn't my vibe, wasn't a good idea at the time. I know I have. If you've been watching me long enough, you probably know what I'm talking about. But that's what's really fucking crazy about it. We can see it. We can identify. We can see the fucking grift. Largely because right now, EA Quetting is so fucking pathetic that he just can't cover it up with the veneer of, like, showmanship and selling it appropriately. But you gotta keep in mind, and don't ever fucking forget this kind of shit. This fucking clown convinced a person he didn't even know to fucking murder 2 people. Don't ever forget that kind of shit. No matter how clown shoes this can be, there will always be people out there that are just vulnerable enough, just in a bad place enough. Maybe they're stupid. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just desperate. That they will fall into some dark-ass bullshit, and next thing you know, they think this fucking guy is the key to them attaining eternal power. So, cautionary tale. Peony. Come here, baby. Peony. Come here. I think she's afraid of the fan. Hang on, let me turn the fan off. Peony. Peony, peony, peony. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Penny, penny, penny. She, like, ran to the door with a bone. Come here. Come here. Will you throw the dog in here? Thank you. The audience needs to see the dog. Come on. Oh, she's being fucking ridiculous. She's super being a doofus. There we go. Okay. Bring her on in. Yep. Here we go. Yep. There we. Hi. Hello. Why are you afraid to come in here? Why are you afraid to come in here? You're fine. All right. Here's Penny for the stream. Everybody needs some Penny. Yeah. She's gotten pretty big. Hi, good girl.
Yeah, come here.
Yeah. Good girl. Good dog. Good dog.
Penny, oopa. Oopa. That's...
Yum, tummy. You're a fucking dork. You're such a dork. So there's your dose of Penny for the month, guys. She's getting so big. She's over a year old now. Good dog. Good dog. Aw. All right. Thank you, baby. Appreciate that. Will you turn that fan back on? Thank you. Dragon of the West says, funny thing happened. Had acting class with a Mohawk tribe dude from a res in your neck of the woods that was really into anime. Didn't know there were Native American weebs. I guess Oregon. That doesn't surprise me at all. That does not surprise me at all. Boogie Butters says, good to see the Wingnuts are still cray as ever. They absolutely are. And Ravenfire says, Jeff, I have a lot of Satanic Panic and Wingnut books I got secondhand. Would you be interested in receiving some of the collection through the P.O. Box? I want to know EA's sources. Oof, he's cringe. Yeah, no, dude, you can send me all sorts of ridiculous, random shit.
First live roundup 22, but for a good reason. 4 mo's ago, 3 buds plus me started organizing what most could think of as a hippie festival.
Okay.
It's due next week.
Ooh.
Prog, kraut and psych rock. In a huge effort we kept the bullshit out in all we did.
No woo peddlers, respect for mask bearers, testing, and even anti-woo lectures in the book teepee. Turns out this doesn't sell tickets well, but I'm even less than half gone. We'll be doing it just to make a difference. Central Germany to the moon. This will be some trip. That sounds really interesting. That's cool as fuck. That is great. Jeckonell, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that, buddy. And Ravenfire, thank you again as well. Of course, I love reading ridiculous ass shit, and I collect that kind of stuff too. We're gonna need some more wine for the next one. I'm lying. I don't really know what the next one is. I'm gonna check it here in just a second. Maybe I was prescient. Maybe I was tapping into my dark mystical power. Oh yeah. Nope. Yep. It's a good time for more wine. Here we go.
The Essasani Resistance Movement. This is a group that all Earth humans need to know about. But they have a complicated story, which you are about to understand, probably for the first time. If you watch many of our projects here at Farsight, you are aware that we have long described extraterrestrials who operate both on and around Earth, as well as within our galaxy more broadly. All of our data have been collected by highly trained remote viewers always working under blind conditions, including when on video. Moreover,
Neil Breen. Every time Courtney comes on from Farsight, people are like, Neil Breen, and I kind of see it. Yeah, I kind of see it. He at least has the same passion as Neil Breen, but I think he has more of an emotional range than Neil Breen does, for sure.
All of our remote viewers have public track.
Oh yeah, and also I noticed that too. All Earth humans, are there non-Earth humans, like Mars humans, or yeah, if anybody out there has ever seen the movie The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra, I'm always reminded, every time I watch the Farsight videos, I'm always reminded of the line, I'm sorry, my wife sometimes forgets she is not a space alien. And if you have never seen The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra, you need to watch the movie The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra by legendary director Larry Blamire. You need to look, open up a notepad, get out a pen, a piece of paper, and you need to write down The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra. You need to watch that fucking movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all fucking time. You will laugh your ass off.
Track records with respect to their use of our methodologies to obtain accurate information that is fully verifiable. It is because we know their public track records with respect to verifiable information that their perceptions for things which are not yet verifiable are highly credible. We consider the data presented in this project to be highly credible because of this.
This being's energy is quite light. Like, it doesn't feel like he's aggressive or hostile in any way. I'm getting pretty good.
I love the fact he's like, we believe this is good evidence because of this. And it's somebody just drawing with markers on glass. Oh. Okay. Yeah. How do I spell that? Lost Skeleton of Cadavra? Cadavra. I did make some of my patrons from Patreon back in the day watch it with me. They fucking loved it. It's fucking ridiculous. It's such a good movie.
Vibes from this being right here.
Well, while working on our many projects, we have often encountered what we might want to call good extraterrestrials as well as bad extraterrestrials. The bad ETs appear to have large slave populations working under their direct control. The slavers are groups who we have identified as reptilians and Orions, and they work across the galaxy in areas controlled by them. In our observations, their slave populations appear mostly to be genetically modified and brainwashed subjects who seem on a surface level to be working voluntarily, in the sense that they don't have someone pointing a gun at their heads and forcing them to work.
Okay, I have to point out, though, like, Orions being slavers is like an old trope from fucking Star Trek, okay? Reptilians, I mean, look. In all my years of watching sci-fi and looking at wingnut videos and that sort of thing, I've never once heard anybody be like, yeah, the reptilians, they're like the good guys, or they're not bad guys. They're not bad guys. They're like benign or anything. Like the reptilians, they have to be evil. They're so alien. So like, but you can relate to them in the sense that like, what a reptile is. So you can like imagine it. But they're so disjointed from what a human would be that obviously they have to be totally alien, so they have to be bad. Like, I'm not trying to really draw like a line of like inherent psychological human prejudice into this kind of shit, but it seems kind of fucking clear, you know what I mean? Like, the more non-mammalian, like they get, the more they're like, those are the bad guys.
However, it is clear that these slave populations do not have much in terms of options. They follow rules, and to an outside observer, they appear to work in much the same way that an employee would normally follow the rules of an employer here on Earth.
But
these slave populations do not seem capable of doing anything else but following the rules that have been laid out for them. They also do not appear to be able to leave and go elsewhere. The subjects who control them similarly appear to be slave populations themselves, and the chain of command appears to be a series of slaves with higher levels of authority until it gets to the very top, which is usually populated by reptilians and Orions.
We need you. And you all need us. All of you are handpicked before you became a flesh in your land. We together can and will change the dynamics of the universe.
Thank you for the wonderful content that keeps me sane while welding at work, Father Dr. Holiday.
You are very welcome, Daniel LaRoche. I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. I need to learn how to weld. I really super do.
For you are all slaves too. Stay aligned with your cause. Do not allow anything to waver. Do not fall under their veil.
The ultimate controllers, the reptilians and Orions, do not seem to care much for the slave populations downstream, so to speak, other than to ensure that they continue to maintain control over those populations.
This is fucking wacky, dude. Super, super wacky. This isn't quite like up there with a lot of the Far Side stuff that I've seen before, but this is fascinating. One thing I'm going to give this channel though, we're only watching the trailer, and the trailer is 8 minutes long. So I haven't gotten around to buying their premium service, but I want to because I'm fascinated by this group. I think they're so interesting, and I wonder if it's like 2 hours of them like detailing out this fascinating stuff. I think they make like a movie a month. That's fucking wild. That is wild. Holy shit. I've never believed in anything that much in my whole fucking life. That's crazy. I'm just saying, man. Azula Maxine Spencer says, "Rawr, rawr." Caitlin Yates says, "I love Lost Skeleton Cadavra. I sleep now." Good reference. Boy, I sure hope somebody needs a forest ranger right about now. Excuse me, I'm Dr. Roger Fleming. I seem to have lost my way. Hi, I'm Ranger Brad. You can call me Ranger Brad. Most folks do. Anyway, it's a great movie. You should fucking watch it. Lloydie says, "You mean the Gorn and the Orions?" Actually, I need my nerd glasses. Wait, hang on. This is the closest I got to nerd glasses right now. Hang on. Actually, the Gorn are more like a mercenary or murderous kind of race that doesn't necessarily have any slavery in the canon, whereas the Orions have an entire economy system based on slave. All right, I'm done. I'm fucking done. And thank you again, Daniel. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, let's move on. Oh, shit. You know what's funny? I was going to have Mems actually watch this one, but I needed to pee before I needed to pee earlier before I could get to this one but that's okay. We can watch it. We can watch this one. This is an older one. We're not going to spend too much time on it, but somebody sent me this. This is Zarathustra performs psychic surgery in a workshop. So we're just going to watch some psychic surgery real quick. How do I become a psychic surgeon? I bet that dude got paid a shit ton for this. Is he pinching a titty? What the fuck? Is he pinching a titty? Like he already was necking on her, right? And now he's just like, he's only getting the pinky, but that's some titty. He's getting some titty. I don't know if he's talking in tongues or... I mean, this is like Norway, but I would almost bet you anything he's not speaking Norwegian. I do that on all my dates. Lloydie says Gorn have slaves, kinda. They're more like love meat in Strange New Worlds. I've only seen the first episode of Strange New Worlds. And you know what? It didn't look bad. I'm going to say this as somebody who fucking hates new Star Trek. I fucking hate new Star Trek. But I also love watching it because it's really fucking hilarious how bad it is. Strange New Worlds is not bad. I only saw the first episode. Maybe it gets bad. But it was okay. It was okay. I was kind of like, it kind of feels like Star Trek. Okay, I like it. It's definitely not one of the, I'm not, oh my God. I am definitely not one of those fucking people who is like, diversity is killing Star Trek. Because the only people who say that are not familiar with Star Trek. Star Trek has like been breaking ground on that for, wait. Original series was what, 60s? 60s? Like almost 60 years at this fucking point. It's been like at the forefront of like breaking new ground and challenging social norms and shit like that. It's definitely not about that. Just new Star Trek is usually terribly written. It's shit. It's shit. But Strange New Worlds actually seems pretty good. Pretty based. I like it. It's dope. All right. I have to move on immediately, otherwise I will seriously spend the rest of this stream bitching about Star Wars or Star Trek. Fucking Jesus Christ. I could do Star Wars too. Oh my god. Anyway, moving on. That cashew wine fucked me up. And it's all your fault. She says you're welcome. Jesus Christ. All right, here we go.
If you want to radically transform your life and take your health to the next level, click on my Breath is Life course. See ya after the video.
I love his intro, but then he does like a commercial and it pisses me off. But I have to listen to the intro.
5 foods to avoid. We're going to throw everything under the domain of processed foods for this one.
Okay.
Processed foods, depending on the packaging,
Okay.
can poison you on a huge and serious level. Not a minuscule level.
I'm going to have to point something out before we really get into this video. I really do. Yeah, Troy. Look, Troy's hot. He's a hot motherfucker. He's a hot motherfucker for being 50 years old. He's got a great fucking body. He's a handsome dude. But he's an asshole and he's a wingnut. And I've got to point this out. This was recorded in May in Sedona. And he's wearing flip-flops, skinny jeans, and a pink furry jacket. Now, I'm not saying that I wouldn't wear a pink furry jacket because I have. I totally have. But there is something just so not good with this fit. It is not a good drip. I don't think it's a good drip. I don't think it's a good drip. I think it starts good. It seems ambitious. It turns into fucking like Midwest Kansas mom, and then it ends with, why the fuck are you wearing flip-flops? What are you doing?
So gluten, let's throw gluten in there. Why is gluten poison? Gluten has been hybridized. We used to soak our grains. We would soak our grains and we would, watch out. We would soak our grains.
We would watch out.
We would sprout them, sourdough, some kind of lactobacillus, aspergillus, some type of starter, and it would activate. And
what does activate mean? Every time I have to listen to somebody who's talking about like food and like organic and non-GMO and blah blah blah, and they say shit like activate. What the fuck does activate mean? It doesn't mean anything. It's just a word. You're like, you gotta activate your food. Well, how do you do that? I don't know. Put like a fucking copper pyramid over it and just like speak the sacred words of some shit. What does that do? It activates it. Yeah, but what does activating mean? It just makes it better. How? Well, by like activating it. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. It doesn't mean anything.
phytic acids are enzyme inhibitors. They are there to protect the plant, and they can, they're enzyme inhibitors, so they're going to shut your enzymatic structure that breaks those plant materials down.
None of what he just said is true at all.
Right? And over time, you add to it glyphosate, and glyphosate
there it is
an herbicide from Monsanto developed after napalm and Agent Orange, designed to burn foliage down. Right?
You know what's really funny about that whole thing? I haven't talked about GMOs in a really long time on my channel. In fact, but the thing is, what's really interesting, one of the first things that inspired me to even make my YouTube channel was people who were erroneously hating on GMOs. GMOs are safe. They're fine. There's nothing fucking wrong with them. There's never been anything proven that there is wrong with GMOs, except for there was one brand of Flavor Saver, I think it was Flavor Saver tomatoes, and they just tasted like crap. And that was like the worst thing that ever happened with GMOs. That's it. That's fucking it. That's it. They're fine.
It's an herbicide.
Oh yeah, but what I was gonna say, when it comes to the Agent Orange thing, that is actually true. But in fact, it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was Monsanto themselves that was the company that warned the United States government that they should not use Agent Orange. And they were like, nah, we're going to do it anyway. But then the company that is Monsanto now is not the same company as Monsanto then, because they were bought by a different company. And it's very complicated.
So any kind of weeds that are taking over the farm, it's going to break those weeds down. Anyways, glyphosate is an herbicide. It takes out the shikemic pathway. And the reason it got put on the market was because human beings don't have a shikemic pathway.
I like how he can't even fucking pronounce it right. It's even on his graphic, dude. It's even on his graphic. It's shikamate.
Human beings don't have a shikemic pathway. So you ever hear of follow the science? So they trick the scientists and the government agencies to say, oh, well, human beings don't have a shikemic pathway, and therefore it's okay for human consumption.
I know. But his fucking graphic is fucking labeled wrong. I fucking love this shit so much. I love it. It's so fucking great. Whatever he just said sounds like he's talking about his taint. Ah, yeah. No. I like that. What the fuck does it even mean? Man, I really should make another fucking GMO video. I would piss off so many people. It'd be a lot of fun. I should do that. Once I get this documentary thing done and maybe some progress on the TTI thing, we should fuck with GMOs again. That'd be great. We'll give them just a little bit longer. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but this is fucking hilarious.
However, the microbes inside your gut, and we are mostly bacteria, foreign bacteria, the human being. We're in symbiotic relationship with fungus, microbes, etc. And so the glyphosate is killing the good bacteria in the gut microbiome, and you need a proper balance.
Nope.
And what we're seeing with 70% obesity and big guts is the guts are overblown. And so...
What does that mean? The guts are overblown. We're seeing in the guts and the gut microbiome that the guts are overblown. What the fuck does that mean, Troy?
You've got overblown guts, and that is called dysbiosis. That is dysfunctional gut. And from there, you've got all sorts of other disease-borne issues from a crusty gut.
Crusty gut. Okay. It was leaky gut. Now it's crusty gut. I do have to point out, of course, this entire video. We only watched 3 minutes of it. We're not gonna watch anymore. It's an almost 15-minute video, and the whole time he's walking around Sedona in flip-flops and skinny jeans, and admittedly his fabulous pink jacket. It is a fabulous fucking jacket. With a lavalier mic, and just fucking rattling off shit. Now, I might be wrong. I think he only lists 4 foods, but the title is top 5 foods. I didn't watch it that closely. I watched like the first little bit, and then I kind of like skipped through a little bit. I only counted 4. I think he might have fucked that up too. I'm just saying. Is gut a medical term? No, it is not. No, it is 100% not. 100% not. Crusty Gut, a.k.a. Ron Jeremy. Oof. Wow. Wowzers. Okay. That's, yeah. Let's see. Janie says, this is $5 for you to pay you to watch Girl from Nowhere on Netflix. Don't watch dubbed. The original series Star Trek is the only one I will watch. Love you. I love you too, Janie. Janie is great. Check out Olive Gardens on YouTube. Olive with a Y, Ollyve. Gardens, Gardyns. She's fantastic. She was in a Hemlock Moonwolf video with me. 2? Were you in 2? I can't remember. I think I was in some of your videos. That might have been, or not me, but Hemlock, because we're totally different people. Ivy Zord says, gluten, my arch enemy. Not bad for most people, though. True. Very true. Oh, God. I'm just going to play this fucking video. We saw this guy, I think, last month. He was the dude with the nose flute. But I just want you to experience this with me.
Greetings, everyone. I want to go over how to connect.
Oh, by the way, somebody just asked about Jillian. We have no P videos this month. I thank you for reminding me. There's no P videos at the end of the month, or the end of this roundup this month. Instead, my new favorite Jillian video. We're going to watch that at the end of the roundup. So you have to stick around if you want to see some fucking Jillian content.
A strap so it can be tight with the frequency breathers. So these are the eyeglasses connectors that people mainly use for eyeglasses. So I want to go over how to connect them onto the frequency breathers and getting that. And one of the main reasons why you would use one of these is mainly if you have any issues with it falling out, or you want to use it for while you're working out and you really want it to be tight. This is how you would do it.
So these are called frequency breathers. And the purpose of this video is to teach you how to use eyeglass holders to connect them to your frequency breathers, okay?
So you'd mainly get the top piece right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would get the wiring that is here, this wrapped around the copper, like so. So you would mainly put them onto the wiring here, like so.
Like so, sure, sure.
And connect it on here like this.
So this is an instructional video to teach you how to connect eyeglass holders to these nose cup things. Now, just watch.
Who also has somewhat issues keeping it strapped in. So she'd wear it like so first. And then you would get the strap here.
Mm-hmm.
To mainly go around.
Don't pull it out of her schnoz.
Strap. You mainly go above your ears, so you want to tighten your ears.
This is not a BDSM thing.
So.
I mean, it could be.
And then in the back of the head, can you move on the side? Let me show everyone what that looks like on the side, on the back.
That's how eyeglass holders work. Oh, okay.
Tighten that so it's tight.
That's how eyeglass holders work. Weird.
You,
I could have never
there
figured
it
that
is.
out without this video. That's so interesting. Huh.
Does it feel tighter?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to fall out?
No. Perfect.
There it is.
There it is.
And let's
There
go
it
over
is.
quickly some mudras she can also utilize. You don't always have to plug the frequency breathers into any electrical. I mean, your body is electrical in itself.
Obviously.
So you can do the prayer position, have the ends of the wire, the electrical part, the ends of the wire, as you can see, that wire. And she would just have it in the middle of her hand in prayer. And to amplify the effect, if you have a partner or someone you trust, in a sense, you can then have their hands like so. See, my veins already popping out. That energy is just harmonizing with her.
Jam. Just look at that harmonizing energy. It's amazing. Now, you may have some questions. I do too. Yeah, the question might be, but why? And I don't know. I don't know. I know that this guy is like super into like electricity and wavelengths and vibrations, and he wears a pyramid on his head, and he talks about electrocuting himself all the time. Thankfully, her nose cups are not attached to the mains, so we are not going to see somebody electrocuted. But I can only assume it uses the body's natural electricity to do something. What that is, I have no fucking clue. No clue. No idea. I could not even begin to... A frequency breather? Yeah, it's called frequency breathers, strap connecting, mudras, and cleaning. Yeah, it's a frequency breather. So you use it to breathe frequencies. All right. Moving on. Speaking of electricity...
Okay, well, I think the last one, the EMS failed, so too much memory. Basically, there was an EMF tower, and it's all around London. And EMF towers, EMF phones, when they're on, what they do is they emit positive ion frequency, which imbalances. They're negative frequencies, harming frequencies, like the demons, the negative entities around this world.
Wait. There are towers that are putting out frequencies like demons. Okay.
Drag you down. They're frequencies that resonate with demons, and they flood your body with positive ions when you want to flood your body with negative ions, because flooding your body with negative ions is the key to health. So how do you do it? Like I did the grounding. You use nature. You go out in the sunlight. You do grounding for 40 minutes to an hour every single day. You buy a grounding mat to sleep.
Who has 45 minutes to an hour a day to go outside and ground yourself? Like, and you know what? Hang on. Let me walk this back a little bit. Maybe we would be a better society. Maybe we would be a better world if we all had an extra 45 minutes to an hour to do something stupid and useless. That actually sounds pretty great. Like, I've got a half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour. I could just like literally go out and just be like in nature and just like do nothing. Like, that sounds great to me. But in the real world, I don't think that people can usually do that sort of thing. And I also feel like a lot of times when these like wingnutty like healer kind of people like talk about this kind of shit, largely they do this not really understanding that most people can't do that. And there's a certain type of like smugness that comes from it. It's really weird.
I'm going to get back on that because I've been lacking. I've got a grounding wrist thing which I stick to the ground. I'm going to get back on that protocol and buy grounding sleeping pillow, grounding mat, and a few more things of grounding. How else do you do it? You drink H2O, which is extremely negatively charged. How else do you do it? You take root clean slate drops, which are again, just with a few drops, extremely negatively charged.
If you want to fight the EMF towers and the demons, you just have to drink a bunch of aged urine and sleep on a special mat? That's weird.
Powerful. Really powerful. You've got to flood your body with fasting, send your body into a negative ion state, structures your waters within. And everything around here is stress, unhappiness, people that are negative. EMFs. Eating too much food, not fasting, drags you into a positive ionic state and imbalance.
I hate to point this out to Harry, but like the cars that are passing him emit electromagnetic fields. The lights in the city around him emit electromagnetic fields. The planet emits a massive electromagnetic field. I'm sorry.
And in a way, you can't flood yourself with too much negative ions because we're also flooded with negative. So you don't have to worry about being too negative, too alkaline. Worry about being too acidic. Use the tools, use the supplements, use the free stuff. And I'm going to crack on and get back into my higher health. All right, peace.
Peace. Peace, Harry. Peace, Mr. Harry Matadine. Oh, no, everybody can tell I'm a big fan of Some More News. I fucking love Some More News. It's a fucking great YouTube channel. Let's see. Cara Bellenew. Thank you very much. Ooh. Hey, Jeff, I'm late, but I actually caught you live. I'm glad you're back in the States. Hope Belize was fun, aside from the quarantine part. It was. Belize was fantastic. All the people in Belize were so wonderful, so sweet. They really took care of me and Memory's aunt when we had to be in quarantine. They checked in on us all the fucking time. They did grocery shopping for us when we needed to. We tried not to bother them as much as possible because we're very pragmatic people. We had a great time. Absolutely fucking fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time. It did suck being in quarantine. It did suck being away from our families. But it's over. And it gives you a good story. So, you know, fucking whatever. It's all good. Oh, boy. Okay. So this is from Twitter. Wait, hang on. I want to make sure, is this Stella Emanuel? Yeah, Stella Emanuel. This is Stella Emanuel. She was a speaker, actually, at the anti-vaxxer MAGA convention that I infiltrated back in April. And she is a lunatic, but let's hear what she has to say. This is her still on the Reawaken America tour that I went to, but this is in a different city. I didn't see this one.
Brothers and sisters, patriots, we are living in a time when there are two seeds in the world. The other seed is not human. And until we start realizing that we're dealing with creatures that are not human, you keep thinking people like Pelosi and Biden are human. I don't know where their human selves are, but the Bible says the devil would deceive the people of the world to create these images. So how does this deception take place? Be quiet, be quiet. Wait, you have time to shut. Just give me a few minutes.
Damn.
What's happening to this seed? Listen, the devil will deceive them that if you die, you're going to live forever. We will clone you, download your brain to the Internet of Things, and then we're going to upload your brain back into that clone and you live forever. It's a deception. Because you see, Bill Gates has been deceived. Even the elites of the world that were human beings have been deceived. Because if Bill Gates was going to die in 20 years, why is he trying to kill us? Why is he trying to preserve the world if he's living in 20 years? They have deceived him that when he will live forever, that when he dies, they will clone him, but he will die, or maybe he has already, and he would go to hell.
Damn.
They will clone him, all right. But what is going to live in those clones will be demonic spirits, and that is why their agenda is so evil.
Okay. So, my thoughts on this are, doctor, because she is technically still a doctor. Stella Emanuel watched the movie Sixth Day right before she went on stage. That's the only thing that I can come up with. Like, I don't know where exactly that comes from. There's this idea, right? So I don't know if a lot of people know this, but I actually really do like the concept of transhumanism. I do. I super do. I am a futurist. I am a humanist. My politics, first and foremost, are the species. I'm concerned with the species. I want us to keep going. Keep going. And it tends to be, like, if I'm talking about politics, and you'll see me talk about politics on my second channel quite a bit if you want to. A lot of hot takes there. And that is me looking at, like, the immediate. But if you ever get a chance to hang out with me, or if you're just kind of interested in, like, how I work and how I vibe, if I'm sitting at a resting state and I'm thinking about, like, stuff, I'm not thinking about politics. I'm not talking about, like, the more immediate things. The things I like to think about is, like, well, where are we going to go from here? How are we going to advance? You look at how things have progressed with technology. You know, less than 20 years ago, nobody had a fucking cell phone. You know, less than 30 years ago, nobody had the fucking internet. Just the way in which we exponentially enhance and increase and innovate, and we change with our technology into the future It is wild. And it's shown that it is a exponential growth. It grows so super fast. And people get really worried about that. They're like, well, what about killer AIs? I don't know, maybe. What about losing sense of what's human? I don't know, maybe. I don't know. But if it means that we keep going forward, that's what I always care about. That's what I'm really super into. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I like that kind of thing. I really do. And I always get really interested when people are like super afraid of it. Super afraid of it. Because it's kind of like fighting against the tide, you know? I tried that once. I did. I tried that once. 2001 to about 2006, I refused to get a fucking cell phone. I don't want no electronic fucking leash. I don't want anybody being able to reach me anywhere they fucking want, anytime. I want to be able to disconnect, disappear, go do whatever. And then I got a cell phone, and it was the coolest fucking thing ever. And then I got a smartphone, and it was even cooler. And now I'm surrounded by technology, and the sum total of all of human knowledge is at my fucking fingertips. I can sit down and randomly learn about random ass shit that otherwise would take me a lot of effort to learn about. And I can just sit there and absorb it and learn it and become more. I like that. I think that's fucking cool. What is going to be in the future? Is it going to be scary? I don't know, but I can't wait to see it. So I don't know, guys. I get why some people are like super paranoid about it and they get really scared, but it's kind of, it's like fighting against inevitability. It's just where things are going. Unless we all have like a crazy thermonuclear war and we all become Mad Max and have to like ride on mutant vehicles and fight each other for bullets and gasoline, which also would be good. I'm cool with that too. I'm fine with that. It's fine. Anyway, moving on.
Let me catch you in a dark hall. Face tap, black hoodie, flight Darth Maul. It's a beam on the metal, that's a bright laser. I deflect a pussy nigga like a lightsaber. Little baby, hold it down and she a pipe tape.
Can I just point out how shit his rap is? What the fuck? Them bars are fucking weak. Holy shit. Wow, that is really crap fucking rap. Oh my god.
Her nigga getting scared, I'm a wife taker. And I ain't stopping till she goddamn finished. You ain't never sold dope, wait a goddamn minute.
Yeah, it's the General, Froze. Peace be some. This video right here is about how CNN lied on my name underneath the guidance of George Soros via America Matters. I already did a whole lecture on it, so let me just pull it up real quick, okay? Young Pharaoh CNN. So, you feel me?
No. The beat is good. The beat is good, but his lyrics are fucking trash. Like fucking somebody with a lightsaber. Dude, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. No, it's terrible. Terrible. Young Pharaoh, but no Yada. Yada really doesn't have that many hot takes, honestly. Yada is getting rich as fuck by selling people on detoxes and diet plans. So, you know.
If you go to CNN right here, they did an article. February 23rd, 2021, after CPAC canceled me, to which I was informed I was canceled by his Jewish funders, which I don't understand because they lied and said I was anti-Semitic when I'm not anti-Semitic. And I hate to be one of them people that say my jeweler is a Jew, but my jeweler is a Jew. And they said I was anti-Semitic all because I said I wanted to debate a top Jewish rabbi and I had $50,000 on myself, to which I did. And when they asked me, you know, what I felt, I just said it was censorship at its best. And Media Matters for America is the ones who, you know, helped write the article. And they was given $1 million by George Soros. So, like I said, all you got to do is go here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm mad because I said that I was anti-Semitic. But also, I believe in every conspiracy theory about George Soros. He later goes on to complain and to whine because, like, he did debate a Jewish rabbi, but, like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? It's so weird. Young Pharaoh is so pissed. He's still so fucking pissed because him being invited to CPAC was him breaking into mainstream. And then him being disinvited was him being kicked out of the mainstream. And shortly thereafter, he's just had repeatedly, like, channel after channel after channel after channel demolished, destroyed, shut down on YouTube. I gotta be honest, like, look. Young Pharaoh is a piece of shit. He's a gross, gross piece of shit. But I'm kind of pissed that he keeps getting his YouTube channel knocked down because he's so much fun to watch. But this dude is salty as fuck. He is mad. So let's give him a little bit longer just to hear him be mad.
Go to Art University, go to politics, or matter of fact, first of all, go to debates. Because if CNN would have did their research first, before they did, let me just go there. If CNN would have did their research first, they would have already knew that I debated a Jewish rabbi.
A Jewish rabbi as opposed to a Muslim rabbi. Yeah, Janie. Yeah, no, you're right, Janie. Yeah. All rabbis are Jewish. I'm pretty sure. I also like watching on this video how he doesn't know how to navigate his own fucking website. It's hilarious.
Okay. Young Pharaoh debates Jewish rabbi on the validity of Judaism. I did a debate with him. This is August 10th, 2020.
So, and this is really what gets to the crux of it. This is what I was kind of waiting for. Young Pharaoh debates the validity of Judaism. Young Pharaoh, a rapper who talks a bunch of dumb shit, debates the validity of an established religion of over 2,000 years. I mean, it's fine to have that debate if you want to. Sure, debate anything. That's okay. But it seems really stupid to be like, people are misinterpreting me and saying I'm anti-Semitic just because I think their religion is bullshit. I kind of feel like you're kicking your own ass at this point. I really do. Yeah, he's got a beef with Moses, I guess. It's fucking weird. It's really strange, man. It's super strange. Let me see. Okay. All right. We're gonna watch one more, and then I'm gonna try and tempt Mems to watch something while I go pee, because I think she'd actually enjoy this one. It's pretty great. But first, I wanted to check in on one of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever seen on the internet, Frank Tufano. Frankie Boy is having a very hard time lately.
And then on the personal end of stuff, because of the harassment, and guys, honest to God, my business is not making money. It's keeping it afloat. I can't move out of my fucking parents' house. I'm 30 years old.
What?
I go apply for a mortgage. They say, oh, you don't have any income to show. We can only approve you for like a $200,000 house, which in New York, there doesn't exist.
I will put this. I'll put this out there. As a YouTuber, as a self-employed person, when you do what I do and what Frank does, he's right. He's right. Having self-reported income like I do is bad for getting a home loan. It's super shitty. You would be better off with like a minimum wage job as far as getting a home loan than being self-employed. That is absolutely true. I'll give him that.
I can't live in an apartment. My health will get even worse. Then I'll really give up. The Wi-Fi radiation, the air quality.
Oh,
so,
fucking
and my, I love my parents to death, but ever since, with them getting the injection and all that stuff, they've been different people, and I really feel like I don't have anyone anymore. So.
Wow. My parents got vaccinated, and now they're not the same type of people. Have you ever seen anybody that fucking sad with those big of eyebrows? I love his clown eyebrows. They're so expressive. He's so sad.
The combination of, seeing all of the people plagiarizing and copying my ideas and everything I worked so hard to come up with to help people on TikTok, not crediting me for it, all these people shilling their BS supplements, and then what's crazy is instead of going after those people, since they're all in the club, they still just come after me and try to steal more from me. It's absolutely despicable. So yeah, as much as I've been very happy with where Frankie's Free Range Meat has gotten to, where all my other businesses have gotten to, all of these vendors and people I deal with, including things as simple as UPS and the post office, and there's some integrity to these other businesses I work with because they still want my money, but I'm getting jerked around left and right, and I don't see how I'm going to be able to do business on any large scale.
Poor Frank.
Not being in the club, basically. So, I'm honestly looking for a way out the next few months. I don't know what I'm going to do. I keep saying I'm going to stick it out, but, I got the neighbor in my building trying to kick me out. I got my landlord sending a different guy down to fucking harass me every day and saying, you can't do this, you can't do that, compromising my business.
I cannot wait for the Frank Tufano gang stalking era. I need it. I fucking need it. It's going to be wild. Am I in the club? Of course I'm in the fucking club. Of course I am. I mean, like, look, in a vacuum, without Frank Tufano's terrible, terrible fucking behavior, I would be extremely sympathetic. Like, yeah, dude, housing market is bullshit. It's bullshit. People have a hard time finding a place to live. I feel that. I got that. I'm into it. But also, you're a piece of shit. So I don't feel that fucking bad. I honestly don't. I don't feel that bad. Frank is like literally one of the people out there that I can feel ontologically deserves every bad thing that fucking happens to him. He's a shithead. He's a terrible human being. He's mean. He's cruel. He embraces every bad aspect of being a YouTuber. He trashes on people all the fucking time. He's always fucking abrasive. He just uses the worst fucking tactics to tear people down. And then he's like, but it's not fair because I'm still living with my parents. I'm like, dude, fuck you. Fuck you, dude. What a dick. What a fucking dick. So, yeah, I don't know. I want to be compassionate to the guy, but he's such an asshole. He's such a prick. Oh my god. Let's give him just a couple more seconds.
And I don't have the money to move to a new facility. It's at this point, the amount of nonsense, the amount of headache, the amount of stress I'm dealing with, it's just throwing the towel and call it quits. Because as I said earlier, hey, maybe some more people are going to suffer. Maybe people aren't going to improve their health, but I feel like my reach has been fairly limited at this point because of the censorship. So I think it's time to step out and call it a day. It's taken a while and a lot of.
And the thing is too, like after this video, he just kept doing what he usually does. That's it. Like nothing changed. Nothing fucking changed. I saw somebody in the chat says trans rights. Trans fucking rights. Trans fucking rights. I love you guys. Yeah, but he just keeps doing the same old tired ass shit over and over and over and over and over again. Hi. What are you eating? Oh yeah, you made yum bowls. So here in Oregon, I think it's only Oregon. There is there's a company called Cafe Yum that makes this amazing garbanzo bean based sauce. Isn't it garbanzo bean?
It's nutritional yeast.
Oh, it's a nutritional yeast based sauce. Rice, beans, put some chicken on it if you want to.
Yeah, there's chicken and steak in this.
Yeah, it's chicken and steak in that. No shit.
And zucchini and yellow squash and onions and garlic and black beans.
Just like legit, actually really good, yummy food. It's like a big mishmash stir fry of like rice and everything.
Half of it is in there for you when you're
Oh yeah, as soon as the roundup's done, I'm gonna like devour a fucking bowl of that. But yeah, it's pretty good. I know that's yours. I'm not gonna steal yours. It's fine. It's okay. Okay, so No, I've got something real special for you. I think you're gonna like it. Actually, you're gonna like it a lot. Because you've made me watch very similar videos before. Actually, here, shit. Hold on to that.
Does it do a trick?
There we go. I gotta make it your size.
I'm not that short.
I mean, kind of short.
Yep. Well, you gave it to me and I only have 2 hands, and then you're like, here, let me hand you something else with your 2 hands.
Sorry. All right. Enjoy.
He thinks I'm like some weird 3-armed mutant.
Go.
Okay. Excuse me. All right, let me get my shit all figured out. Mem hungry. Mem work out real hard today. Mem not ready to watch Wingnuts because Mem just wants to eat food. Yep. Okay. Here we go. What are we watching? Her makeup's pretty. She's probably gonna say something really dumb, huh? Let's figure it out.
Yes. I am here.
Oh, great.
Today
Oh, great. It's
to
ASMR.
Welcome you to your very first day of life. Today is your birthday, essentially.
No.
Now,
No, it is not.
you
My
have
birthday's
been
in January.
programmed with some basic understanding of who you are.
Ugh.
Or what you are, that is.
I see. This is payback
But I will
for
go over it with you.
for our ASMR Reiki specialist.
Clear. I will also
In my defense, though, at least our ASMR Reiki with Anna. Anna's pretty hot.
as you are in your final
This just makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it.
Here is a very rudimentary sketch of what it is you are. Much more complex than this shows. This was simply the rough draft. This was simply the rough draft of Project Atominate Chimera de Planta.
Did she say chimera? Wait, did she say chimera? It's chimera, right? Have I been pronouncing it wrong this whole time? I'm pretty sure it's chimera. Not chimera. Like chimichanga? Ooh. I need to stop thinking about food. My food is right here and I'm really hungry. Okay.
Our creation of schizogenesis.
Schizogenesis.
Vision or merging together.
Don't touch my
Two
fucking
different
food.
entities
No!
That once they merge together,
Hurry up and finish the roundup and you can have your own food.
retain original
This is
form.
my food. I saved you half.
You are
and it's still
part
warm.
human,
Hey,
being,
we're being created by a scientist.
part
Stealing my food.
species.
You're stealing my food.
We have taken the DNA of our alien life form plants aboard our spaceship.
This is not payback for Anna.
It's not. Are you sure?
Yeah, because at least Anna's hot.
Human being.
That's true.
So
She's
essentially, we have cloned.
This just
part
makes
of
me
their
really
DNA
uncomfortable.
now.
But at least Anna doesn't talk about aliens.
Nah, my birthday was on the 6th, but good guess.
Happy belated birthday!
Yeah, happy belated birthday.
And you are growing beautiful plant lives.
No,
Plant lives.
in the words of Jimmy, I am not a plant. I eat a plant though.
Smoke a plant.
I don't smoke a plant.
Wonderful.
Maybe like once in a blue moon I smoke a plant.
You smoke cigarettes.
Oh, I guess that is technically a plant.
That of course.
I've got food on the brain.
All right, fine. Thank you very much, Memory, for sitting in for me.
I'm sorry, but food. And I actually worked really hard. I did all the dishes, not all the dishes, but I did like a lot of dishes, and then I like did all the work on dinner.
You are amazing, and I love you.
You want another bite with some steak?
Yes.
Even though you're gonna have your own bite with your own steak. Here,
Yeah,
steak
I will.
and chicken in
Steak
one
and
bite.
chicken.
You're welcome.
We just did our own ASMR right there.
Hey, I love you too. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, baby. I think I got canceled on Twitter again. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Is what it is. Raisha, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. You are wonderful. Okay. Oh, God. All right, let's just roll, man. Let's roll. We got some wild shit to get through. Here we go.
All right, folks, welcome back to Grim Nasty TV. Right now, we are dealing.
Just to remind everybody, too, at the end of the roundup is my new favorite Jillian video.
With organ accumulation. All right, so what I've done is I've created organ accumulating blankets by adding steel wool between layers of wool. The mattress itself is an expensive, thick steel, like wool mattress that's natural. So I put steel underneath the mattress. And the more wool I had, the more accumulation, because the wool is like a and the steel traps it. Like it steals and then moves it to the next layer. So you can do this as many layers as you want. And what I've done is created a...
I do have to question why you would sleep on steel wool. That is very fascinating, but go for it.
An electro-inducing bed that is...
No, this is not the guy that puts needles in his face. That is not. That's Steven Rodriguez. He has not been around for a while. I don't know what the fuck is going on with him, but this is Grim Nasty. The guy that like talks about glue coming out of his face and shit like that, but we have no gross ear or nose glue in this video.
Extreme, like it's just like the organ accumulator. And then my crotch and butt is getting so hot when I'm laying down that I got to put like a little pad here just to soak up, because my crotch is literally becoming literally on fire, like it's burning hot.
I think you need penicillin for that, buddy.
It's way more. So you can do this stuff in your sleep. You'll be sleeping for 8 hours, turning yourself into a Superman. So Google organ accumulator Superman creator, right? So then they get the organ accumulated pillow. Do the same thing. Take the wool, fold it up, and then layers of steel. You wake up, your hair is more electrostatic. You put the turpentine in your hair, mix the same thing together, and then the progress is that much better. So, you know what I mean? It's just normally is these types of things take a lot of configuration and figuring out, but once you get the hang of it, you can just create these things on the fly. Another thing here is I got the organ accumulator box, and then I'm gonna have the coil come out and send this into like your hair while you're sleeping in.
I gotta be honest, that box looks really fucking sketchy. It looks. I'm not trying to knock the guy down or anything like that, but it looks like a cat scratch toy.
And just charge your hair up even more, or the environment. So you can have like a big fan come out and maybe blow out the stuff, you know, like and then blow all the organ energy out. Like there's so many ways you can go about it. But as this is happening, as I'm becoming more powerful, these beings are becoming more afraid, and they're making themselves less visible, because the more powerful I become, the more I'm able to hurt them in the less tangible states. Like they're like a whisper of a memory, and they're turning into dust. They touch me, they burn up. Like it's weird. Like it's getting worse and worse for them. And
Kara says, I'm beginning to think that there's some weird fuckers in this world. You know, honestly though, I gotta be honest, if there were not weird fuckers in this world, it would be a very boring world.
They tried like maybe like 100 times last night, and every time I'm like, go hit yourself 200 times in the face with brass knuckles, and then when you're done with that, 10 million more times, and then I want you to think about all those kids, and then hit yourself in the face till you get panda eyes, and then think about those children. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That's what's going on. It's like literally, and then he's trying to tell them what to do, but I'm like, nope, now don't listen to him. Everything he says, do back to him, and then everything I say, you do to him. And then it's working now. So they're not necessarily coming back listening to anything he says.
So this is why I wanted to watch this video. So I've mentioned this before. Grim Nasty, I think he's schizophrenic. I do. So I try and make it a point of saying, like, you know, I've got compassion for the guy. It seems like he's going through some shit. But what's interesting is that he has, even with as how sketchy this whole thing is, and this is a lot. I mean, this is a lot. He's like making a bed with steel wool. He's got an absorbent pad that looks like a piece of denim. He's got a cat scratch toy that's like an orgone device, a machine, you know, all to basically defend against whatever it is he feels like that he identifies as that bad guy, the villain. And all of the bad villain guys are like trying to come in the night and like do bad things to him. And he's like, nah, punch yourself in the face 10 million fucking times. And then it's working. So in some ways, we can actually kind of look at this video as a success story, as a wingnut success story. Guy's been going through some shit. It may seem a little weird to us, but he found a way to manufacture his environment to fight against whatever it is, whether they're real or not, the things that are plaguing him. And I think that's kind of cool. That's a little wholesome. It's bizarre and fascinating and unique. And thus, it's perfect for the Wingnut Roundup. So good on you, Grim Nasty. I hope that you continue to succeed in your war against the nighttime demons that are trying to fuck you up. I really do. I wish only the best for you. Raisha, thank you again. Appreciate you. Not Memory Holiday says, no one farts louder than you, babe. That's actually probably pretty true. Lloydie says, chimera is pronounced chimera in Japanese. Okay. I mean, I don't really pronounce it chimera or something like that. It's chimera. Chimera. I say chimera, but it's chimera. Okay, whatever. Sam Visser says, show me the glue. No glue this video. No glue this video. I do, however, have something very, very interesting. So, we're going to go back to Ed Citronelli. And we are going to watch just a little bit of this, and then I'm going to show you a spiritual battle. Here we go.
Come from the water, but you idolize them. Eh? I'm talking to the church. Now, her father made a covenant with you demons.
Yes.
The covenant for riches, in most cases, requires blood.
Yes.
What kind of blood?
I sleep with her. I took her period. Whenever she's been a period, I come.
Whenever she is going to get her period,
I'm coming.
You come.
Whenever she's on her period, I come? Oh. That is a very specific fetish.
Yes. And what do you do to the blood?
I took it for...
You took a blood period.
Yes.
You drank it.
Yes.
Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen and husbands, you should...
Ladies and gentlemen and husbands.
cover your wife. And women, please don't just discard your things just anyhow. Before you discard it, cover it with the blood of Jesus. Amen.
Before you toss out your pads and your tampons, make sure to anoint it with the blood of Jesus. Ed, where would I get just some excess blood of Jesus? Like, can you buy it in a bottle, like a squeeze tube? Be like, well, I gotta throw away these tampons. There we go. Now they're safe. Now the demons won't eat. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Okay. All right. Yeah. All right, you guys ready for a fucking magical battle? Here we go. Time for a magical battle. Here we go. Let's do it right there. Go.
In the name of Jesus, spirit of the forefather, spirit of affliction, spirit from the water. 1, 2, 3, out.
Yes, Lord. Ed Citronelli, demon Fight! I love how there's like lion sounds throughout this whole fucking thing. This is fucking crazy, dude. Keep in mind, this is being recorded live and broadcast live. Unless they record these and then like mix them later and stream them live.
2. Let the angels stop you and flag you. Angels, stop that demon and flag him. 1, 2, 3.
Roar, lion sounds.
On your knees now. Angels, get ready to flog the spirit. Are you taking note of what's happening? This is battle, warfare. In the name of Jesus, let the fire of the Holy Ghost. Let the fire of the Holy Ghost. Right now, I put fire upon your head. I put fire upon your head. I put fire in the name.
Ed, I don't know how to tell you this, but the fire doesn't seem to be working.
Name of the Lord Jesus Christ. 1, 2. No weapons will work in this church. Yes. No demonic weapons will work. Yes. 2. In the mighty name of Jesus.
It's like, okay, you need to stop. You need to follow you need to fall down.
You're a giant. Jesus is bigger than you. Jesus is bigger than you. Yes. 1, 2. Jesus is bigger.
Get her down. Hadouken! And then spritz her with some holy water.
Power! Out! Look at the ice. Come on, camera. Look at the ice. Look at the ice.
That's a money shot right there, baby. That's a money shot.
Look at that.
Get the money shot.
Come out. Somebody better begin to release fire. Begin to release fire. Come on, you demon giant. Come out, you giant. You giant from the water. You giant from the water. You giant from the water. You giant. You giant. You giant. Look at that. 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 Look at the ice. Look at the ice. Look at the ice. Look at the ice. Come on, fire. Release fire. Release fire. Release fire. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Can you imagine being at a show like this? Like, I'm just put yourself like in somebody's shoes in the audience, and you're just watching this shit. Like, this is wild. This is wild. Like, I think I would actually pay money, like the ticket price, to go in and see this performance art being done. Fire. Like, this is fucking wild, dude. This is so crazy.
Jesus' name. Be free. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Somebody celebrate Jesus. Somebody celebrate. Somebody celebrate. Somebody celebrate. Yes, yeah.
So, for those of you guys who have been watching the Wingnut Roundup for a long time and have seen Ed Citronelli way back in the day, he was working out of like this just janky fucking like community center fucking thing. It was very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. And it was obvious that the people that he was like doing exorcisms on were like homeless people. I'm not fucking around. You go back and you watch like the old stuff. the people, like, they looked like they had been bribed off the street with a sandwich to just act possessed so that Ed could, like, exorcise them on stage. And here he is, getting the fucking big bucks. He's got that fucking James Cameron style editing shit going on. Like, I mean, sometimes the grift fucking works, man. Sometimes the grift fucking works. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Fire, 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 fire. All right. Citosaurus says, spend my weekend cleaning the apartment I'm moving to. Pretty sure the previous guy was abducted by aliens or something because he left so much crap behind. Got so much more to do before I move in next month, but progress is progress. You rock, dude. Well, thank you so much. I think you rock too. Thank you. Appreciate you. BCB says, for a second, I thought one of his horns was the General Lee. Them Duke boys are in it this time. I too have heard that. Yeah, I can definitely hear that. So fucking crazy, man. So crazy. Oh, the play. Yeah. I'm talking about like Ed's old place, his old like community center thing. They had like crutches on the wall and like canes and I think a couple of like wheelchairs and shit. And that was all like their war trophies that they had healed people from disability. It was very fucking disgusting. Anyway, this is an older video, but I fucking love this shit. Somebody from the Discord, by the way, join my Discord. It's free. And if you're actually, I should probably mention this. If you're a Patreon supporter of $5 or more, or you're a subscriber on Twitch, you have access to the supporters room, and we do movie nights. I did not do one this month. I'm sorry, guys. I love you. I'm so sorry. I got stuck in Belize. I had COVID. I'm really sorry. But we do stuff in there, so we'll make it a point to do more this month. But anyway, this is an older video, and somebody sent it to me on Discord, and I fucking love it, so check it out.
Closer. With the lights. You should cut the lady where we can take the hand, this here. Yeah.
I like how this is Michael Shane. I like how he's like stuck in a fucking it's like a weird little like cloth cave thing, you know, to be very dramatic. This video is fucking fire, dude. Oh, here we go. He's got tape on his mouth, guys. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh! Oh! That motherfucker just barfed a gem. It's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful.
That's a big one. Okay.
Fun fact, he, much like that South Park episode, got those gems into his body by putting them up his butt. It's not true at all. It's not true at all. Yes, it's the gem swallower. Yeah. So it's something that's known in like grifter circles as apportation. Apportation. Manifesting something, like physically manifesting something from a spiritual or ghostly sense. And in this, he is spitting out pieces of plastic that look like gemstones. And people fucking love it. They fucking love it. Am I sure that's not true? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he did put a bunch of gems up his butt. Stranger things have happened. All right. One more, and then we're going to get to the Jillian video at the end of the roundup. So here we go. Let's just move on. So this is from Remedy H. We've been watching Remedy H for a while. I love him. Brothers and sisters of the Celestial Temple. But this is quite possibly the most racist thing I've ever heard him say. This is fucking wild.
This land is our land. That's number one. Every ounce of this land, every ounce of this planet belongs to us, brothers and sisters. And these freaking whatever species they are here on this planet who think they have absolute rule, they don't. All right? And this is why you must overstand, brothers and sisters, your intelligence. Let me tell you something. Voodoo is extremely high level intelligence. When you start talking about voodoo, voodoo, you're talking about extremely high levels of intelligence. You're talking about some powerful stuff, brothers and sisters, to literally be one place and move shit like the Haitian Revolution. That's something that they don't like talking about, was the Haitian Revolution, when we literally wiped out 250,000 soldiers using voodoo. But then they want to say, oh yeah, we had swords and knives. No. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about the Haitian Revolution and how we wiped them out. How some of their men didn't even get off the boat and they were dead before, because we saw that, and we casted spells, and we use extremely high levels of intelligence and different types of frequencies. And like that one elder that was on the Rashad Jamal video, who did those powerful frequencies from his voice.
So, like a couple of things. I think I might have selected this a little bit past earlier, but at one point he says basically white people, Hispanics, and Asian people are actually not human. He says it 100%. But also the idea of like relegating the Haitian Revolution, which was an important period in time, to actually no, it wasn't through blood, strife, and war and conflict, to it was just magic, I think is actually kind of shitty to the people that had to go through that fucking that terrible time. I'm just saying, man, I think it's extremely disrespectful. But anyway, let's keep going.
That's what some of the things that we did. That's some of the things that we did. We knew power. We knew power. We knew the universe. That's why so many of our flags had to deal with stars and the red and blue, because the red and blue represents royalty, brothers and sisters. Red and blue, and the frequencies of the red and blue. Come on now. So what we have to overstand, brothers and sisters, is the fact that we're looking at our land. This is our land.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention also, America is basically the island of Atlantis. I forgot about that. Yeah, he says it earlier too.
Every ounce of it. Colorado tribe, the Nebraska tribe. You got a part of Michigan called Shiawassee tribe, the Kalamazoo tribe. Come on now. You just don't make this shit up. This shit is real. And because they couldn't name the states after themselves, because they really didn't have names worthy, they named it after the tribes. Okay? I'm on my way into the gym right now.
I will say he is kind of right. A lot of the cities, the states, everything in America named after Native Americans. The problem is Remedy H thinks that Native Americans are him, which is strange. It's strange. That's strange. But whatever.
But they named it after the tribes. So we must overstand, brothers and sisters, this entire land that we're on, all right, Because our brothers and sisters on the other side of the world know that that's their land. That's number one. Those who who are deemed as Africans, they know that that's their land. Number one, they know that that's their land.
You can tell he's probably never talked to an actual African. Look, this is not my lane, so I don't want to talk too much about it. I really don't. But I've known several people who are Native Africans. Ain't none of them ever said this kind of shit.
It's us who don't know that this is our land. It's our brothers and sisters talking about, oh, the government can do whatever. No, they can't do whatever they want to do. They can't do whatever they want to do. It is they're becoming limited to what they can and they can't do now. And now it's that point in time, brothers and sisters, that we must take back what belongs to us. What do we say? The only way to destroy our enemies is to use extremely high levels of intelligence. You cannot get your enemy by doing things the way he does. He wants to pow, pow, bang, bang. All right?
All right.
That's what he wants to do. Pow, pow, bang, bang. It's all about being able to link it to high levels of intelligence. And what do our intelligence, this powerful intelligence come through? Our structures. Our structures are the leading thing of our intelligence. Our structures, those things that we built, those things that they said.
I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. I don't. I want to keep going on this because, like, in like maybe another minute and a half, he starts going off again about like how basically a lot of other people in the world are not human, and it's very offensive. It's very, very strange. If anybody wants to watch it, you can watch the video on Remedy Age. America is the island of Atlantis, and it belongs to us so-called black people, not the white folks. But he throws quite literally everybody under the bus, including Hispanics, including Native Americans, including Asians. And it's very weird. It's very, very weird. Now, I got a lot of compassion, got a lot of understanding, that people might be dealing with some struggles that I don't understand. Sure, absolutely. But that's some wacky shit. That is some absolutely wacky ass shit. And it does kind of bother me that he thinks that Native Americans aren't real. That kind of that's a hot take. Raisha says he's just salty that we keep dropping anti-magic fields on them. I think you're probably right. All right, guys. Are you guys ready for Jillian? Are you ready for Jillian? Oh no. Yeah, no, we're done with this. Yeah, we got one more. We're gonna watch a Jillian video. This is one of my favorite new Jillian videos that I've seen in a really long time. Are you ready for Jillian? This is the important question. This is the question of the fucking night. You're not human? Are you sure? Do you feel human? Yes? Okay. I mean, if you're ready for some Jillian, we can watch some Jillian. I'm just saying, most of the time, like, people are like, Jeff, what's Jillian been up to lately? And I'm like, same shit. But every time I think that I know the limit to how weird Jillian can get, when I think that I'm pretty comfortable understanding Jillian as well as I do, and there might be somebody out there who knows and understands Jillian more than I do, but I've never met them. And every now and then, she manages to surprise me. So, without further ado,
I'm trying something here real quick. Don't mind me.
Okay, we won't. Oh my god. Fucking play this shit.
Thing here real quick. Don't mind me. Because there's a lot more I wanted to say, but I just didn't want to have it get cut off or be all garbled.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I caught this. There's ways around, but I had to do a few things to get around the glitches. All right. So give me 1 second. Everybody.
We're waiting.
Okay, so now you saw with my last video about fertility, procreation, sexuality, and all that, and you know that everything can be programmed, and we have genetic banks to program things, people, place, and things, and we have the program in our society to make us desire one thing or another. Then you gotta look at cancer and tumors. Okay, that's the same thing. Cancer happens when the body senses extinction. So in both men and women, if there is an extinction event, like a major one, like a lot of negatives in the body, then the cancer and the tumors then develop from the new viruses in the environment to develop a new world, a new human, a new entity. And so that's why there's really weird, rare cases where someone has a tumor with hair and eyes and teeth. And you're just like, dude, where did that come from? That's like a possession. I mean, yeah, it is in a lot of ways. But that is the birth of a new human. And that could be in a man or a woman. That's what I'm saying. Men can also carry babies. Absolutely. They don't have the womb unless they get a womb transplant. But yeah.
Okay, you just said a whole lot of shit. Okay. Let's wheel it back for a second. What? So you can't. You can't. Hang on. You can't make a new human except that there be tumors with hair and teeth, and they. Yeah, no, Jillian is for trans rights. Absolutely, yeah. Do based. I'll give her that. Sure. But I don't know. I don't know what she just said. Okay, fuck. All right, hang on.
That is a birth of a new human, and that could be in a man or a woman. That's what I'm saying. Men can also carry babies. Absolutely.
Based.
They don't have the womb unless they get a womb transplant, but yeah, a man.
Yo, some men have wombs. Sorry.
That gets a womb a trans man can get a womb put in them.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait, a trans man wouldn't need to have a womb put in that. It's not important. It's okay. Go ahead. Just keep going.
So, or trans woman, I guess that's what we call it. I get those things mixed up. But then there are other ways of which a person can birth a new person.
Yo, can we take a minute? Like I have a history of like just kind of trashing on Jillian a bit, you know? Can we take a moment? Can we appreciate that take? Can we appreciate that take? Like, I think Jillian just said trans rights. I think she did. She's like, well, you know, I get a little confused, you know, which is fine. That's fine. We have to understand that. We do have to understand. Things change. Society is sometimes kind of scary, a little weird because we're not used to things and whatnot. But she's like, I get a little confused, but she's trying. So based. Good for Jillian. Look at this growth. Yeah, Helio steps. Yeah, fuck yeah. Absolutely. We could put some respect on Jillian. We can.
And that is certain tumors that have the hair, skin, and nails. And that is creepy. And then that goes against the simulation of the society at the time because how can a person develop another person that's outside of a womb that isn't like a woman per se, right? Because that's probably how humans were created to begin with, developed to begin with, way a long time ago. But that's a little disruptive to the original human that is now carrying a parasitic twin. Okay, you're just like, that's so weird. Yeah, it is. But now you see the connection between why cancer happens when the body senses extinction events. Okay. And then people are using the therapies against the cancer. So that's then a heavy negative against a heavy positive. And then the person is communicable. And now we have new viral babies out there. That's where the pandemics come from. That's the thing is not only the new viruses, but where do these viruses come from? It's not like these viruses just like materialize. No. I mean,
actually, that's exactly how viruses that's exactly how viruses are created. They just kind of materialize through mutation. But whatever, it's fine. Whatever.
I was thinking like, okay, well, I mean, it's probably true. There are meteorites that have DNA. There are things in the universe that have DNA that carry the memories of old worlds or current worlds that are releasing their stuff. And then we develop the viruses through the aggressive positive and negative forces coming together, through the different proteins, through the viruses, parasites, protozoa, proteins, fungus, and bacteria. But the viruses need a host. So what are these viruses? Yes, they need a host, but the host is programmed. The host has specific DNA algorithms, a specific purpose. Okay? And when the host is going through something that it doesn't want to die, but it wants to live, it then procreates. There's asexual reproduction and there's sexual reproduction. Well, how is that? Can humans be asexual? Well, humans have been asexually reproducing. We just had science stop it.
Wait. We did? How?
How is that, Jillian? Because of those tumors that have the eyes and the hair.
Oh, shit. Okay, wait. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what she's saying. She's saying that the biological process of us growing tumors, cancers, that sort of thing, is our ability to reproduce asexually. Oh my fucking god. This is my favorite Jillian video I think I've ever watched. Oh my fucking god.
In the mouth. That's asexual reproduction, though it is not acceptable in our society because we have a specific order that says only a person with a womb, regardless if they're a man or woman, is supposed to have a baby. And if you have tumors and if you have cancer or if you have different types of things, then they go and attack it. And again, that's where all the different viruses come from because of the medications used or the aggressive negative elements used against the DNA.
Okay. Wait. We Okay, pull back for a second. Okay, I know this is batshit. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. This makes no fucking sense. But pull back for a second. Put yourself in Jillian's shoes. Jillian is under the incorrect assumption that tumor growth is an ability to reproduce asexually, that we can, it's like we're going through a mutation to try and be able to like split like a fucking amoeba or some shit like that. And so she sees that as a positive. Like we should be able to do that. She's wrong. She is wrong. I hope I don't have to keep saying this. And so in her view, it is wrong for the medical industry to want to try and stop and cure and kill cancer because it's stopping our ability to reproduce asexually. Now, from that perspective, which is wrong, I could be like, true, except that it's wrong. And that's not what tumors are, and that's not what cancer is. But like, holy shit, dude.
Used against that person's body, and that develops a new virus, yes, a new thing circulating in the environment, or people are using herbs and extracts and cannabis and all that stuff to then also stop the life or do something, and then it changes the algorithms in the body, and the person is fertilizing everyone with their mucus. So now you look at people differently. You look at them that not only can they fertilize or carry microbial and macrobial babies, but there's also people who talk, and when they spit, they're fertilizing that environment. So now when you're going into a crowd of people, yeah, you're getting heavily fertilized. When you're going to the New Year's Eve parties, when you're going into any kind of party.
You go to any of my parties, you're going to get fertilized. Never mind. No, shush. I'm not making that joke.
You are fertilizing each other with the new viral variants that you hold inside. Woo-hoo! And that this is what's going to keep all this pandemic going. And then all the aggressive therapies, because the more people feel the aggressive events in their body because they're at a deficit and the body wants to live, and now it's getting all this new information, and now it's like replicating. That's the mucus. Mucus is the development. It is a protein development. Yes, it's a defense, but it's also a development. It's new microbial babies. That's what mucus is. It's semen.
Okay, mucus is new microbial babies. So your snot is new microbial babies, and your snot is cum. Why does it always come back to cum? It's always cum. Have you noticed that? It's always cum. There's so much cum. Every fucking time we watch the Wingnut Roundup, it's just cum. There's fucking cum everywhere. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this shit. It's absolutely, it's crazy. Like, I just... Why is there so much cum everywhere? God! Anyway, it's not a big deal. It's fine. I think I overreacted.
Seeds of life. And so then you see cancers and disease and tumors. And that's, now you see how this world works. Okay? And so, yeah, we were able to asexually reproduce at some point in time. That wasn't acceptable to science and the simulations of the time. Now we had to have some kind of logic and reasoning and order. So
we could use some logic, reasoning, and order. Absolutely. Okay, we're almost done with this video. This is my favorite part of the video.
That way we don't have people tripping out. I gotta go get my garbage done. Bye.
That's my favorite part of the fucking video. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was fucking great. Holy shit. Jillian is the gift that just keeps on giving. You know, we've been doing the roundup for a long time. And in that time, I've seen so many channels rise and fall, get fucking deleted so many times. Like Wild Naked Man. We were on a Wild Naked Man kick for a long time. And like, I fucking love Wild Naked Man. YouTube channel, gone. Probably for posting his dick. Probably. Like... But as they rise and fall, we're always here to just be an anthropological study into the mind of the wingnut, to appreciate it, to catalog it, to move through time as a historian, and to find those very special people that just have a different kind of perspective on the world than others. And I love it. I love it. I think it's one of the best things ever. And it's one of the best things ever, very specifically because you always show up and because we have so much fucking fun. Because it is fun. It's a really good time. So, yeah, that's the last video of the roundup. Let's see. We got a couple of things we got to talk about real quick. I am still working on that documentary, obviously. There has been some people who are asking me about the TTI project. It is something that I want to do. It's been complicated. I am still working on it. It's more something that, like, if I don't feel like I'm going to be able to do it with the right kind of respect that it's going to need, I don't want to be one of those exploitative fucking YouTubers. I don't know if you guys have noticed this or not. I'm a really bad YouTuber. I'm really bad. Like, the moment I feel like anything that I'm doing is exploitative, I just stop doing it. Whereas if I was a good YouTuber, I'd be like, hey, gang, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to win a free iPhone 9X 5 billion. Next up, we're going to look at this person going through an existential crisis and laugh at it. I'd be doing that kind of shit. I can't fucking do that. I can't. So if I don't feel like I can do something with respect, then I pull back on it. But it is something that I think is very important, and I would like to do it. But I want to make sure that I do it right. So if I don't feel like I can do it right, I won't do it. Simple as that. But yeah, no, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Rebecca Brink says, love you, Jeff. Thanks for another great roundup. Thank you for showing up. And this is the main thing, too. I am done, and I have been done for a long time trying to be a YouTuber. Because being a YouTuber has a lot attached to it. A lot of people that get into doing what I do, including myself for a while, end up doing it in the pursuit of making some sort of public image, or making a shit ton of money, or getting a way to like consolidate some sort of like fucking power, right? That's how a lot of people do this kind of shit. That's what this platform breeds. It does. I don't want to fucking do that. Doing the roundup is great because for 3 hours, once a month, it's you and me, and it's the weirdest thing that I've found. There's no fucking safety nets. There's no fucking script. It's just me, some videos, and you, and we just try and have a really good time. And I like that because it's real. It's fucking real. It's not like a bunch of pre-programmed goddamn bullshit. And because you show up, I know that you like it. And so I love it. And it means the world to me. And you mean the world to me. So, from my family to yours, make sure you take care of yourselves and especially each other. And I will see you in 1 fucking month from now for the Wingnut Roundup for June. All right? So let's have a good fucking time. Let's unmute the song. And we're going to celebrate every fucking month. Every month. 1 month at a time, we're going to fucking make it. In this crazy, fucked up, weird-ass world. I love you so much. Good night, guys. Have a great night.
Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have to trade deuce